and evade. And I actually forgot to write evade on your character sheet, so you might actually have to write evade. I have pins here. Do you see on your character sheet, bottom left, dodge, block, and evade? Do y'all see that?
Where dodge, block, and parry?
Oh, yeah.
Dodge, block, parry. There's pencils. I mean, pens and pencils.
Do we need pens?
Yes, just for right now, because these stats are hardcore. If you are human,
Right.
What
I need
color?
pencil. Pen.
What color?
Black.
if you are human, your dodge is 5. Write down 5 if you are human.
Right here.
If you are a colonist, that makes you human. If you are,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
let me pull up the stats tree real quick.
That we're recording, just so you know.
Okay, good. Hey everybody, we'll start this up in just a minute. Maybe edit this.
So,
If you are a Terran, a colonist, or a spacer, these are your stats. Bruce, you are a spacer. If you are a Terran, a colonist, or a spacer, these are your defensive stats.
Where do we put those?
Down bottom left. See where I wrote little spaces for you? Mm-hmm.
So they're already there?
I haven't wrote the numbers in.
Underneath it.
And you have to write evade down probably.
You have to write.
Evade down.
Okay, so you're just gonna write the numbers.
Everybody writes it, or just those people that you said?
Just the people that I said. If you are a Terran, a colonist, or a spacer, a human, your dodge is 5. Your block is 4. Your parry is 6. Your evade is 7. If you are an alien of any type, that would include a citizen, an immigrant, or a refugee. Do we have any of those? Roman.
It's me, I guess.
Dodge is 7. Block is 5.
Stop.
Parry is 4. Evade is 6. Inorganics. Anyone who is an android, a techno, or an artificial intelligence.
An android?
Androids, technos, or
yeah, this is
artificials.
Flash on my.
Your dodge is 6.
Yeah.
Your block is 7. 6
Always powers
is your dodge. Your block is 7. Your parry is 5. Your evade is 4.
So we need to put evade down because evade's not
Yeah.
there.
Correct.
What happens if, you got the black pen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so everybody has their defenses. In that square above your defenses, I want you to write the number 13.
It says right here.
Mm-hmm.
What number was evade? Sorry, Dad.
4.
Thank you.
For inorganics, evade is 4. Okay.
And then what'd you say after that? I'm sorry, Dad.
Write number 13 in the square.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're ready to start the game. Storm noises, please.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what I'm doing. I might remove these.
Wait.
Do you have Spotify?
Damn, you know.
That's not a strong noise.
You are Star Faction cadets. Star Faction space cadets. Fresh out of the academy.
Because they're still here.
You've been chosen for a special mission because of your statistical ratings and scores. Not because of your expertise, but because of your scores themselves. The mission is of the utmost urgency and the utmost secrecy. And as such, you are not to discuss this among your ranks while in travel. The USS Acheron has been missing for about 6 months and is assumed lost. That is, until we picked up a distress signal, a few weeks ago. I'm gonna skip ahead, because that's not necessary anymore. The signal that we received, Mayday, Mayday. This is Captain of the USS Acheron. The ship has sustained damage. An unknown has the entire ship. Most of the crew has been except and I can't get the shh to stop. Not without shh. My shh is dead, likely gone, along with shh and the other passengers. There is a shh loose on the ship. I saw it on deck. Shh. Ah, shit! Shh. I told you. I'm not dying like this today. No, not like this today. Computer. All drives engaged. Requires authorization. Hulu, Epsilon. Shh. Officer code 9, redacted. Computer. All engines have been engaged. Ah! Footsteps. That's right, you son of a bitch. I'm not gonna let you take me out like this. The captain makes his way down the elevator and makes his way into a containment unit, trying to shut himself off. He cannot close the door. Oh God, the light, it's so bright. My fingers. Oh God, I can't see. I see so many. My eye. Transmission incomplete. You're all on a ship together. A shuttle pod. It's coming down. There's storm weather outside. There's a pilot. He says, man, oh man, I would hate to be you guys. First mission, huh? Who's the captain?
Captain Phoenix.
Captain Phoenix, man. Fresh out of the academy. Don't get your crew killed. So which one of you is the pilot?
Anza.
Say your
Anza.
name again, kiddo.
Anza.
Anza. Nice to meet you, Anza. I hope you guys have yourself a handy medic around.
Lila Ocean.
Oh, hey, Lila. Man, you're going to have yourself a tough one. I've got some very odd readings coming out of this place. Do you guys have an engineer? You know we're going to have to get this place going.
Yes, Edmund Fitzpatrick.
Fitzy! Nice to see you again, kiddo. I hope you guys are ready. This guy's an expert. And do you guys have anyone who's going to take command of this team at all?
Khalil.
Khalil, make sure you keep your people together. Make sure you give them direct orders and so that they can obey what the captain wants you to do. And last but not least, you guys have a heavy weapons security officer of some sort, I'm guessing.
Nevaeh can still at your service, sir.
Ah, Nevaeh, nice to meet you. You're going to have your hands full here. We don't really know what's going on down there. All of a sudden, the ship takes a large strike of lightning. Everything shakes. You guys get banged and battered around everywhere. I need you to make a reflexive roll versus a difficulty of 2 to not take damage from the ship knocking you around. So, wherever your reflexes are, read that number and gather that many number of 6-sided dice. If you don't have that many 6-sided dice, feel free to roll 1 dice multiple times. You have to roll your dice over the number 3. So roll 1 dice. If it goes over the number 3, you've just made a success. You only need 2 success to get through this difficulty. Now, 6-sided.
6-sided.
The normal 6-sided.
We roll the amount that our reflexes is, right?
Correct. If you have 2 reflexes, roll 2 dice. If you have 4, roll it 4 times. But you have to get at least 2 successes not to sustain damage right now.
I got 2 successes. I rolled it 3 times.
Anything over a 3.
I rolled it 3 times and I got 2 successes.
6. So I gotta roll it again?
Over a 3.
I got 2 successes. I'm gonna roll it 3 times so now.
Hold on, kiddo.
Even though I have 4 reflexes?
How many times have you rolled the dice?
1, I got 6.
Okay, roll it again.
What does the bonus 2 mean?
Roll it again. That's a failure.
Okay.
Failure. Roll it again. Roll it again now. This is your last chance not to sustain damage. Roll it.
Come on, orange soda.
It's a success.
Okay, you're fine. Did anyone fail?
I had 2 success, 1 fail.
Okay,
What is the bonus?
that counts as another dice.
Okay.
So,
How are we doing this?
Hey, can I have
And I'm not going to babysit y'all on this. Don't cheat yourselves out of it. Take the damage. It's fine.
I took damage.
Okay.
I got a question. So I had to roll twice. I got a 3 and I got a 5. So I took
You
damage.
took damage.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 people are going to take damage right now. You guys have 100 health to start. You're going to take 1 condition.
Donovan, come here. You gotta go to your Nana room.
Yeah, you gotta go, dude.
Go with Nana, come on. I'll do that.
You guys are going to take 1 condition.
Hold on, Dad.
Did you start the recording? Yes.
The ship comes to a land. Once you land, the door opens up. The pilot hands each of you a single transport. He says, this is going to be so that you guys can each get at least 1 person out. He says, if you need any more transporters, you're going to have to come out. He says, I'll be nearby, come outside, call me, and I'll come back and bring you more transporters. And if you have to, lead people out to me, and I'll actually help you guys get people off of the planet. When the door opens, you notice it's still raining, really, really bad, and visibility is really, really low. If you guys make any kind of sensory checks outside of the ship, you'll have to take a penalty of 3 visibility. So if you look down at your senses, whatever your senses is, if your senses is below 3, you can't see an inch in front of your face. The rain is just coming down incredibly hard. He says, if you guys head straight ahead there, you'll see the river. Cross the river, you'll see the cave. Not really a cave. That's where the ship hit. Can't really explain it any more than that. You have your orders.
I would like to make a senses roll, see if I can see the river from here
Really?
with my sensory implant.
Roll a d20 first to activate your implant.
19.
Okay. Now, how much? What's your 1d4?
I can't see.
What's your?
Yeah, 1 before to the side.
I need glass.
Let me shit. We fish that out on the page for it.
Oh, fish this off.
Yeah, please.
Oh my God! What is this? There you are. Such a beautiful dice.
Increase sensory by 1d4. Increase by 2. So that means my senses is 5 for this roll.
Okay. So roll your senses versus a difficulty of 3. 1 success.
2 success.
2 successes.
3 successes.
You can see just fine. You notice that there's a cave across the river, and you can see what looks like people standing in front of the cave.
Can I tell if they are people or humanoids?
You definitely know that they are humans, or humanoids, people. They almost look like they're in uniform. Like, you see this guy here? Okay.
Yes, I see the cave from here. I see people standing out front, waiting on us.
It's like you make me look at my script and I'm just like,
We using our accent. I got
Like
about
this is
20 of
getting,
them.
yeah, this is getting interesting. What kind of accent? Hold on. I think I want to be Russian.
any accent you want.
Yeah.
The pilot says, come on now, we're losing daylight. Anyway, get out there. You guys get to the mission. Get out of it. Say I want to leave the ship. Captain, command your people to leave the ship.
I'm leaving.
Let's leave the ship.
I'm
leaving the ship.
Everybody leaves the ship.
I'm leaving.
Okay, I'll leave the ship, but I can't see.
Okay.
I can't see. I guess
I can't see.
I'm
I'm
the
the
one
one
that
that
You
can see.
can see as long as you can see the people around you. As long as you stay within close range of them, you can still see them. So whoever can see the best, which would be you.
You mean?
I do have senses of 4, but
Okay.
I'd have to
You
roll.
might also want to tell your captain what you can see.
Captain, the river is this way. The cave is just beyond. I see humanoids, potentially civilians, waiting on us.
Say your name again. Know your name. Captain Phoenix.
Captain Phoenix.
Fitz.
Yes.
Fitz.
Please.
Okay.
You can
Fitz.
only Fitz if it's necessary.
Uses information to command your crew.
Okay, Fitzy, I think that we should
I detest that name.
engage.
Okay.
In,
So everybody has a group.
No, don't just shoot 'em.
I was
Everybody.
gonna say engage,
Let's go over there.
I'm gonna need you to be more precise.
Understood, Captain.
Okay. Everybody makes their way out of the ship. You notice that you instantly come upon a river. The river water isn't flowing very hard, but it's flowing hard enough, and it's definitely deep enough that you'd have to have some sort of swimming skill to get through it.
So what would that be? That would be.
This is your endurance.
I am not swimming.
Oh my gosh.
Who can swim
oh,
here?
no, that's
Bad.
Dang.
Hold on, what's
Just
endurance?
walk through the river.
Wait, how
What's
much
your
does your
endurance?
endurance have to be?
Endurance is
3?
4.
Yeah, mine's also
You will be fine.
Nick's is
I was
4
gonna
too.
Okay, what's your endurance?
4.
What's yours?
2.
Okay, who else has endurance? Anybody have endurance
I am
over
at
2?
2. Yeah, no.
Okay, so
So we're all getting on his back.
no, there's a, so
And
the way
apparently
this
Nick's too.
the way this works is
Or
there's
sorry.
still a chance you'll be able to get through the water if you get 2 successes.
And
Alright,
Can I hold on somebody to help?
You are actually strong enough to lift someone and carry them.
Fitzy, lift me
Hey, I
over
have a
the.
question.
Yes, Captain.
So because my intelligence is so
Oh,
high,
Mhm.
is there not a way that I could figure out how to get around the river?
What kind of training do you have? Simulated training.
Training? Where's that at?
Those
Oh.
things in the middle. Have you picked simulated training yet?
I did. Did you not count them in?
Your
Oh,
character sheet is underneath your other character sheet.
You need the trainings.
Okay. Which one do I go through?
You should pick 3 standard, 2 elective, and 1 advanced. If anyone hasn't heard that, you should have at least 3 standard trainings, 2 elective trainings, and 1 advanced.
So what should I have?
Whatever you want.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, I
What are
forgot
you
what I picked
asking
last
me?
I'm
time.
asking you, what are you trained?
Do you have
in?
my other character sheet anywhere? or did you go to
that
I
one?
am trained in space combat training, sidearm marksmanship. Under what? Under what?
Everything. Just tell me what you're trained in.
Okay. Space combat training, sidearm marksman training, and hand-to-hand combat. Then my electives, which are theater and performance, treaties and negotiations, and then advanced is advanced calculations.
Did y'all do something we didn't do? Y'all did.
And I could use my calculation.
I don't think
I'm
me and
thinking
Nick
about
did
advanced
these days.
calculations.
You need
That's
to-
okay.
I did.
Take your time.
When?
However, that could put my trip a little bit longer.
The reason these
here
difficulties are
last
coming up, this game is designed to separate you. But there will be a way, I'm spoiling this a little bit for you so that you can understand how this works. Even though you can't overcome something, you are a team. You don't need to overcome everything. At least someone has to get over that river to allow you over the river. If someone gets over the river, you all will get over the river. It's a team game. So stop stressing about not being able to get over the river and let people do their jobs.
Okay.
What's your name?
Mine? God.
God.
No.
Almighty voice in the sky.
Just say I like to talk outside of character. For a
Samuel
moment.
Jackson.
I'd like
Out
to
of
talk
character.
outside of character.
Sure.
I didn't do this.
That's
Come on,
okay.
Sam.
Do it now.
I don't know what I'm
So-
supposed to be doing
Just
today.
read through them. You don't have to know what they are. If you want
I
to,
can choose?
Mhm.
How many do you get to choose? What's the
3, 2, 1.
3 standard, 2 electives, and 1 advanced. And here,
Thank
here they all are.
Can we call you Morgan? Like Morgan
I'm
Freeman?
fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that.
I-
Should I read the game in this voice?
Yes.
All right, then that's
You
how we're
see the
going to
river
do it.
ahead.
You sound like
Hey,
Pace.
cross the river.
Oh no, I want to use that voice for someone else. Okay, so the 2 of you that can cross the river, do you want to just go, or do the rest of you want to fight the water? Know that if you fight the water, you can take damage. Know that if you get stuck in the river, you can be swept away. Know that you can drown in the first 10 minutes of this game. If you are not capable of getting through this water, leave it alone. Let someone who is capable of it do it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with setting up camp.
Okay, so you are actually strong enough to carry someone.
I'll carry the captain.
How much is your strength? Oh gosh, I forgot your name.
Fitzy.
No, the girl over there.
Lila Ocean?
Anza.
Oh, sorry.
Anza, how strong are you?
Only got a 2 in strength.
No, you cannot carry someone.
My strength is a natural 3, but with my power armor, it was raised to a 5.
You get 1. You can carry 1 person. So if you want to carry someone with you, feel free. But if you fail your rolls, that person will fall with you.
And if the captain falls,
Okay, maybe you should carry him across the
Yeah,
river.
carry. I was gonna say carry me. I'm cool
So-
with taking the risk.
So if I get across, can I just throw these people across the river?
You can actually, one at a time, take them and take the chance through that river each time, or you can let the story play out. There is a way across the river. You guys are overthinking
I will wait.
Yeah.
I will wait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
So just y'all cross.
it. Okay, well,
You
someone needs to
and
cross
Nick
the
cross.
river.
You know what? I'm fine. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it since I'm clearly the most.
are you taking
Most
anyone
capable
with
at
you?
this
Did you
point.
No,
go
I'll go
cross?
by
You
myself.
gotta
So
take
we're
the-
going to set up camp.
So you are crossing me?
Yeah, you're gonna go.
Does
across
anyone
the
have
river.
a camp kit?
Anza.
I guess since
And
the
by the
captain
way-
wants me to.
There's a timer going off in my head. You guys will start taking environmental damage from standing in that. Well, maybe not.
Does this?
Maybe not you.
Cause why?
Don't you wear a full spacesuit?
I do.
You're fine. Like other people who are not in full spacesuits, does yours don't have environmental?
I can double. It doesn't save it.
Is
I don't think
anyone
you
on
have
this
environmental
spaceship?
resistance on purpose. That's
like-
not how yours is designed.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey,
Is the water poisonous?
No, it is water.
Can I use
I'm
my
gonna go get some water
anti-gravity
from the
boots
river.
to get across the river?
Okay.
Can I use my anti-gravity boots to get across the
You
river?
motherfucking can.
Okay, cool. I want to use my anti-gravity boots to
I
get
guess-
across the
You
river.
just have to
Guess
roll
I'll
the d20 to
walk
activate
there.
them when you turn.
If anybody needs
You
me,
have
I'm
to
going to
go
go get
over
water
to
from the
Can you
river.
bring me some type of allergy
Okay.
pill?
From the
I guess I'm
river?
gonna try and get across
Yes.
this damn river. What's
I don't know if
the
they have those, but I'll check.
Two? So,
Hold on.
No,
I'm a medic.
you don't want him to carry. Nobody wants to be carried.
No,
Okay.
Wait, how do you
Actually-
be carried? Like,
no.
what number do you have to be carried?
You don't have to roll against him because you're both doing
but
this
you have to
together.
run the risk of me actually making my success.
If he fails, you'll
Then
fall
you
with
die
him and you
too.
both will start. If you can't swim, because a lot of you can't, you'll start to drown.
Swimming is what?
Your endurance.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not just like too heavy to be pushed by the river in this power armor.
That is a very good argument. It is.
I just like walk across the bottom.
Wait, Nick, you said you're crossing, right? Sorry,
Yeah, it's a very good
Onza.
argument.
I got a wet work suit, so does that make me better? I got agility.
I'm gonna hear your argument, and you do not have to roll to walk across the
I went
water.
through your medic bag and found your analogy pig. Here you go.
What were you saying?
I have a wet work suit.
So the fact that he doesn't have to roll to walk across this water,
I'm simply so fucking heavy.
he can carry someone without the chance of dropping them. So again, the offer of being carried, because we have one person across, two person
Okay,
across.
we'll go alone.
If I fall in the water, what am I like?
You still have to roll the
You'll
water.
go alone?
So like, I can just put someone on my shoulder. And just
You
carry
can.
them across. Okay.
So Nick, roll the water really quick. Roll versus 2. So roll your 6-sided dice 4 times and get over 3 at least twice.
Sorry.
I can carry him.
What is that?
2.
You gotta tell me.
I fail. 2.
No,
You
You
got
need
2
to
more
shake it a
chances.
little bit longer.
okay,
5.
success.
Okay, one more. Come on.
Oh,
2.
no.
All right.
Ah, dude.
What dice did I get?
His name's
These are
her
rigged.
name Darren.
Oh no, it's not. It's not immediate
Anza?
drowning. You have to fail 3 times to drown to start drowning. So you've actually got, when your turn comes back around,
Is it
you
my
still have a chance to get out of the water. Currently, you are in the water.
Can I rescue
You just
him
walked
since
across.
I'm a
Did you
medic?
carry Captain there?
Do I see him drowning?
Did you? Yes.
Can I just? I'm gonna grab him since he's drowning.
Okay. I'm allowing you to take him across. Both of your turns are over. You.
I would like to use my anti-gravity boots to jump across the river.
Roll a 20-sided dice. Get 13 or above.
Oh no, I couldn't stand it.
No, I got a
Oh
1.
no!
Let's just shoot off.
Your
So-
feet explode.
Please don't ever
No.
use that
So
again.
you. Yeah. So you are.
It worked well every other time.
Nah.
Oh no!
So you are in the water.
Okay.
You have 2 more chances to get out of the water before you start taking ground damage.
I can't see
Dear
you.
sir,
Emily and Onaya, are you guys waiting?
I'm asking because I'm a medic, right? I can't help anyone.
No one's dead or drowning or hurt. Oh, you have hurt crewmates.
I have
Yeah.
You have 2 hurt crewmates that took damage on the ship. You should have healed them before they came out here. But hindsight, you're in the world
what?
now.
Can I heal them now?
I didn't see no pain
It is
medicine on
your.
medic.
It's both of your turns.
I can't do anything.
Well, they're also across the water now, right?
We're
I mean,
still
you
here.
can't-
though.
I'm still in the
You
water.
can't heal Nick, but you
Which actually, I
probably
guess
can
I'm
heal
gonna roll for
Bruce because Nick is across the water.
He's in the water.
They're both.
No, he pulled
No,
Nick's out of the
Nick
water.
Okay.
But it's technically not his turn
But
yet.
I can't
that's what he's
heal
gonna do
anyone?
next. No one's taking damage. No one's actually drowning. You just saw him fall, and you saw him get into the water and lose his footing.
So he said it's our turn.
Mm-hmm. It's the lady's turn. You
I'm
two.
scared. I don't know.
You
We're
can
trying to
skip
see
your
what
turn.
we want to do. My endurance is 2.
You can roll the water if you want.
My endurance is 2.
Roll the water like.
Just
No,
wait
no,
on
no.
that. Just wait there. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, if whenever one of us makes it across the water, you'll get across the water.
Down
But if
all
we
the way
don't
to
take the
right.
chances and all y'all fail. Okay.
Get around without me.
Do you want us to pause?
No.
I'm going to
Do you-
chill.
Can you just bring the phone closer?
So
Please, people, it's a river. Let's move along.
okay, so you guys are all still waiting.
Mhm.
Okay, so that makes it your turn again, Trey. So now you're rescuing him.
Yes.
You do not have to make a check on your strength versus that because it is a voluntary action between both of you. Your turn is over. You are across the river.
Wonderful.
You are also across the river, Vanessa. Damn it,
Anza.
Anza. It's going to take a while to learn, you
Do
people.
we need to get name tags? Because I can make
That would
some.
actually be very, very helpful.
Do you have any pins?
We don't have to do that now.
We're listening though. We're listening.
Okay, Bruce, it is your turn.
Oh, that's the sticky part. That's the sticky part.
I would-
Mine backwards.
I would like to use my gravity boots once again to jump across the river.
Okay,
You don't have any like. Oh, we can use the top.
failure. Okay,
No.
Bruce is now on his second. He has one more chance left to get out of the river. Do you want to use this turn to retrieve him?
I suppose I must.
Okay, so
Since
it-
I'm the designated rescue agent.
Okay, it is now your turn. You have just used your turn to retrieve him. It is now
What would you people do?
your turn, Anza.
Grazie.
Anza.
Anza, it is now your turn. Do you want to take an action?
No.
It's not working.
Okay. You guys are still waiting. So now the three of you are
It's
across.
not gonna stick.
The three of you are across the river. We can go on to another.
Excuse
case.
me, dear sir. Do you have a piece of tape?
I do not. And
Well,
I can't read that from here anyway.
No,
You guys should use
we're just
Sharpie.
gonna have to use our
Yes,
camera.
that's right.
well,
If it fits.
Lila.
You guys really could just have those
I like to go by my last name.
Callisto.
If we had like those things that you could have them like this, I'm gonna get some.
Chief security officers Callisto.
I'm gonna get some from the dollar store, Dad. I
Chief
mean,
tactical
sorry.
I feel like Captain Phoenix is
If
pretty
it
easy to
fits.
remember.
We could
Oh.
do something like this.
Oh, a sexual joke.
If we do something like this, like we have the name, we have it
That's
folded like
actually
that.
very helpful.
I'm gonna make some next week though. I'm gonna go to the dollar store and then I'll put them on the ones they have at the dollar store.
Thank you.
So just fold it in half, y'all, and put it on the table. Make sure it's bent so we can actually see the name.
I wrote my name in a weird spot.
Across the
Just
river.
bend it and then redo it. There's more.
So the group has officially been separated. There's three of you across the river and three of you not. The three of you across the river notice a cave. And in front of the cave, there are three officers that don't have any rank on their suit. They're dressed similarly to an officer. They look like they're star
Thanks for
fashion,
your name.
but they don't have any ranks. And their colors look a little bit darker, a little muted.
With my.
Are you taking an action?
No.
Nick, you put your.
Not yet. It's not my turn yet, is it?
I can keep going with story. I didn't know if you
This
were
is
ready.
an idea
Did you
too.
make it across the river?
No, I'm looking at these
Cool.
odd looking people.
So, if you guys would like, I'm going to describe each of the three people that you see. You can make a knowledge check, and
don't
if
see
the,
them.
Would I benefit from my?
you guys do not see them. The three of you across the river can make a knowledge check to see if you know who they are. The first person you see is a black male. He's a human colonist. You can tell by his body shape. He's about 5'11". He obviously looks like he's in charge. The second person is an even larger male of some sort of alien race that you're not familiar with. He's about 6'5". The third person is obviously some sort of android. She's fairly short, and she's a female Asian model, and she's 5'8".
Will I benefit from exotic energies and life forms?
No.
Okay. You said
Oh,
knowledge?
and I can't do anything.
If you make a knowledge check versus 3, I'll tell you everything about
I have knowledge too.
So I have a knowledge.
I have a
of
knowledge
force,
4.
it. Okay.
I'm gonna sit this one out, Chief.
Okay, let's see if you guys can remember who these people are.
I simply don't care who you
Get 3 successes.
What do I need to roll?
6-sided dice 3 times. At least 3 successes.
I simply do not care.
We'll start with Bruce. Bruce is like, wait a minute.
His name's not Bruce, it's
Fifth
Khalil.
I'm sorry.
assassin.
Khalil. 1 success so far. Yeah.
Or no, I got 2 more.
So they're trying to see us?
No, we don't see them.
We're trying to see them? Or they're trying to see us?
The person on the first person that you see is Captain Lionel Maddox. You remember something about him. Let me see.
I received no briefing on this matter.
You remember that Maddox is like a disgraced officer of some sort. You remember something about him abandoning his ship, something about his entire crew being lost. The black guy that's in
What was
charge.
that name?
Captain Maddox.
You don't know me.
Question.
Mhm.
Never mind. Question doesn't matter. Never mind.
Okay.
The second person.
The second person that you see is Commander Wolf. He's dishonored. Something about killing the ruler of his home planet. Something about him not being able to go back to his home planet, and his father taking the rap for it. You think his planet might be something called like Pakia. Something like Pakia. The last person is an android. You remember her being one of the first android captains, but she was infamously demoted, and because she allowed an entire universe to collapse for the love of one man. This is Captain Maddox, Commander Wolf, and Lieutenant Shaw. You can definitely look at this.
Okay, I was gonna say it's so much.
They all seem like
Couldn't figure out
rebels
who I
who
like
did
to
some
talk to.
What do you
pretty
guys
questionable things.
What you
That's-
know?
I mean,
How much knowledge you got?
out of character.
We have old.
Are we allowed to write anything down?
If you know it, you can write it.
I was gonna say I'm about to tell all of you.
3.
I'm stopping.
Are we supposed to be
All right,
writing?
write it down. I'm stop being a dick. Write down the names. I'm done being a dick. You guys are enjoying the story. Enjoy the story. Write it down. But that-
Well, no, he's about to tell us. And
I was
I'm standing right next to him.
okay.
I dragged his salty ass out of the river. You better tell me.
So you tell everybody what you know.
I was
No,
gonna
only
say.
us on the side of the river. They stayed behind. They don't count.
And you don't have to actually repeat what I said. You just.
All
There's
right,
a couple
now,
of okay, in character. There's a couple of old comrades I can remember from over here. One of them is Captain Maddox. Another one is a good friend, Commander Wolf. And the last one is an android I used to know very well, Lieutenant Commander Shaw, who always got demoted over and over again.
Stop it. She's all like,
Androids don't have feelings, it's fine.
they do.
No,
Now, if you guys would like,
Hang on, wait, did he say that in character?
I hope. Oh wow.
You did.
I did.
I'm gonna throw him back in the river.
what? No,
I'm not
you
doing
can't
that.
do it.
So that
You
is
shouldn't have to
racist.
roll either.
First of all,
And
I'm an android.
2 of your teammates are androids?
The person
I'm
that
an
pulls you out of the river is
android.
an
I have a
android.
personality. I have 4 in charisma.
I think Bruce should lose 1 charisma.
I
can see him going to get along.
like you're the captain. You can check him. That's your first officer that just made a racist comment.
Well,
Hey,
he's
man,
across the river.
you can't
You're
be
across the
saying-
river.
You
You're
can't
not
hear
hearing
me.
it.
Oh,
I just
Dude,
take
you're in
offense.
command.
Oh, he is in command.
He's in command of Team B. Moving on.
That's not a good move for him.
Moving
not
on.
gonna do that. This person just saved you.
Great first impression.
So, do you recognize Captain
I
Maddox in
hope
them?
somebody talk to me about that.
Didn't you say you have
I'll bring it up.
you have a knowledge of 4?
Yeah.
Roll it for me so to see if you guys know each other.
I got a 4.
Okay, roll it again.
A 1.
That's a failure. Roll it again. 2 more times.
I was the last one to fill in for this mission.
A 5.
That's good. One more time.
A 4.
So you're familiar with them as well. Both of you actually know of them. You aren't actually friends with them, but you know a lot about their history because they're infamous, and you remember seeing stuff on the holofeed on the news about them. And you basically just told
My name
Fitz.
is Ocean.
Both of you guys were like,
Lila
Fitz,
Ocean.
Fitz, those are the guys from the news.
I don't watch the news.
You know the guy with his
No,
whole
I just-
ship, all of his crew.
I just said I don't watch the news.
Yeah, both of you guys emphatically told Fitz about what goes on. And so Captain Maddox actually steps forward and says, okay, so I know you guys might recognize us and everything. Oh, I'm sorry, let me do a voice for Captain Maddox. I know you guys might actually recognize us or something like that. So we may actually appear to be superior officers. But know that we are not here in a superior manner. We are actually here to ensure your requisition of this ship. We are here to make sure that if you need any assistance getting into the ship, that we are here to help you. And as a sign of good faith, you see Captain Maddox point over to a console and he says, this console will open the door. And I am giving you this information freely so that you can see that we are friends. When he says that we are friends, Commander William Wolf, you hear him kind of go under his breath a little bit. The android quickly makes a look towards him and then slowly cranes her neck back to the rest of the team without showing emotions.
It's a hard stare at him,
Yeah.
but he can't see.
He says,
his
so-
armor.
He says, so the only thing that you guys need to open the door is a captain's authorization code.
It's fantastic. Now let's see the captain.
Yeah, right. No captain.
Aren't
over
they
here.
supposed to come back and get us?
But don't we have communicators?
You do.
You can ask me
He's
the
the,
code.
he's the first officer, right?
I was gonna say you're the captain.
Oh,
You can ask me
great
the code.
first officer. Would you kindly ask the captain for the code?
Captain, can I please have the access code for the ship?
Sure, let me just get my fanny pack out.
I'm going to tell you that you cannot give it to him
Oh, man. Why? Why can't I give it to him?
because it is the captain's code. It will give him access to the entire ship and he could take it from you.
I'm sorry, but I cannot do that.
You're going to have to get your captain to the door.
Okay.
Fitz! Man.
Sorry,
If it
Fitz sounds like
fits.
a nap.
Send the big guy.
If the shoe fits, I get it.
Fitz, do me a favor and take the old captain up to the door so that he can open it. Please.
The proper response is, aye,
Aye, sir.
I love it.
I storm back across the
aye,
river.
aye, aye, Captain. That one
Wait,
eye
wait,
sparkles.
wait, can I take off my helmet and just stink eye him?
Giving stink eye. I'm gonna need you to roll intimidation versus numbers.
I'm not intimidating him.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that you go across. I'm going to do this for you. I'm gonna assume that you go across this time and you grab the captain.
Yes.
So now the captain is across with you. Captain Maddox comes up to you and says, "First time out, you look green behind the ears." He puts his hand out to you. Do you take?
Yeah.
He shakes your hand briskly, firmly, a little bit uncomfortably, and he says, "Nice to meet you, Captain Maddox."
Can I whisper to him that they're shitty people?
Not without Captain Maddox hearing it.
Okay. So I'm oblivious right now to
He
who
says,
they are.
"Let me debrief you, sir." He says, "We're actually here to help support your team. If you guys need help, just give us a call and we'll pop in. Also, to get inside of this, it's going to need your authorization code. We're just here to let you know that. We're actually going to get out of here and let you do our job because our job is not to do your jobs for you. Our job is to assist with you."
Okay, so I'm gonna go open the door.
So don't
Or
let anybody
attempt
see
to
you
open
do
the
the
door.
do the code.
Okay, everybody's in agreement. Nobody wants to interfere or stop this action.
No.
I agree.
I feel a little suspicious.
Wait, do we?
I feel a bit suspicious.
Where are we?
We're across the river. We don't even know what's going on.
When the captain opens the door lands, and a digital reprogrammable matter extends across the river,
Oh, thank
That's fancy.
allowing you guys to completely get across. So, pausing but not pausing. If you had, say, set yourself up like him, you would have walked across the river, met them, and opened the door and let your team across. But because you guys set yourselves up in different ways, you had to depend on different means to get across this. This entire game is going to be you guys figuring out how to do this as a team together and not separate. But the game will force you to separate just like you just saw. All of that was just the demo. Walking across the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is my chicken done yet?
My name
not yet,
Lila
buddy.
Ocean.
The moment you open the door,
There's confetti and everyone's there waiting on us.
Wow!
And they all walk out and they all go home.
the moment you open the
Mission
door,
complete.
an astronaut appears out of nowhere. He's wearing a spacesuit of some sort. The spacesuit looks like it's kind of melting.
Is he in the ship?
No, he's standing right at the door and he's kind of doing this to the door, to you guys. Like he's like making all kinds of symbols. And he's also making choking hand movements with his hands. He keeps putting his hands.
What do I have to do to comprehend what he's trying to convey? Because he's clearly not talking.
Yeah.
How long has he been in the ship?
Or just tell what
He's not on the ship, he appeared.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, so is this an exotic energy life form?
Or am I able to scan him? Because I have a spectrum and.
It is not an exotic energy or life form. And I know it seems strange. You are able to scan him. The person's helmet looks like it's completely filled with the liquid, and as they kind of move around, you can see an air bubble at the top. The liquid is completely black, like you couldn't see into it or out of it if you wanted to, and the person's making hand gestures.
I'm getting it for you. Okay? I'm getting it for you.
Yeah, I like that. That's a very good example of what you guys are seeing.
Here, pass it around. I
Now,
just happen to have that.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cheat right now because you guys are new players. You can roll your wisdom to try to figure it out. Wisdom is kind of a cheat where you can talk outside of the game to God and ask for wisdom and guidance.
Good.
Um,
Well, how much wisdom do we need for this?
it's going to be a minimum of 2 for everything. Nothing is going to be a 1.
Okay.
This is a hard game.
Okay.
So minimum of 2.
My wisdom is 3.
Okay, so you can roll your wisdom to try to figure something out.
I'd like to figure it out.
Now,
my wisdom's
also,
there.
you guys have scanners. You have field scanners that would work on the situation. You guys also have empathy. Some of you might have an empathic. You may be able to ask your communicator to translate sign language.
Look,
What?
so I have
Everybody has a communicator.
my
We don't
wisdom.
have
A comms officer.
Oh yeah, comms officer.
You missed that concept?
No, you guys would have been so. You guys really needed a comms officer right now.
Well, we just don't have it.
So my wisdom is 2, but my intelligence is 5.
The person seems to be in distress. They appear to be humanoid. They appear to be trying to convey danger.
Okay.
I like to
That's-
figure out what it is.
I know it's basic.
3.
Hold
my
on.
intelligence is 4.
Are we figuring out what something
My
is?
wisdom's 3 and my intelligence is 4.
I'm going to tell you now that as fast as the person came, the person is going to vanish. So this is all happening within a moment. So
I'm gonna
Can I
roll
use
it?
it?
Wait, here.
Can she get a sample of the black
You run back
stuff?
towards the river.
I would like to
So you
go
can't tell what it is?
Can
halfway
she
in
get a
between
sample
the
of like
ship
the
and the
black
river.
stuff?
She'd have to break open.
I like to
the
be at the end
Can I
of
Okay.
where the.
Will my human
I like to be at the end
humanoid
of where
alien
the ship's
biology
gate comes
help?
out
Hold
of.
on, just.
Okay, you're standing on the bridge.
Like at the
But
very
you're away
bottom
from
of
the
bridge,
door.
but I'm away from the door.
Okay.
Because aren't we trying to figure out what it is?
Yes, you guys are doing whatever you want. That's how these games work.
I'd like to scan.
Now I'm gonna tell you, normally I don't let people speak out of turn, but you guys are a team and you're working together as a team, so I'm not gonna interrupt it. But there's gonna be a point when we get into the game where I start telling you to take one turn at a time, and it's gonna be an order to it. That's not important now,
Right.
but that will come up.
Can we use these?
Yes. Do you have anything that can help you?
I have humanoid alien biology and spatial anomalies and identification.
Oh my fucking god. You see someone that's actually nope. Roll it.
How many
Roll a
times?
D20 twice.
A D20 is the one that's.
You're perfectly suited to
This
figure
one?
this out.
Yeah, figure it out.
Roll it twice. What do I have to get?
You have to get above 13 2 times. 13 or above.
You do it. Come on.
Fail.
What is it?
11.
That's not necessarily bad. Roll it again.
Oh. Fail. I'm sorry, Delilah.
Wait, why could I only roll it twice? Because I only had two things?
You were actually rolling two different simulated
Oh,
training.
Mama.
You were activating simulated training and you failed.
I'd like to try. I was gonna say I have advanced spatial anomalies and identification training.
it in here for a little bit. So
I'll allow it. Go ahead. Roll a d20.
It's
While
cool
he's
down a
doing
little
that,
bit.
can I field scan the energy, see if there's anything residual?
Roll a d20.
Dang it.
15.
Anybody else want to try to figure out what this is?
I can
before
try
he
my
disappears?
field
Clearly, my scanner got
Roll a
wet
D20.
across the river.
I don't have anything.
Oh wait.
You have a field scanner.
Hey, can I roll one more because I have
Yeah, my field scanner got wet.
exotic energies and life forms training?
Yeah.
Also, that's
Yes.
my elective.
That is an elective. Go ahead.
Okay.
Which one is he doing?
Exotic energies in life.
I have that.
Okay.
You told me no.
Hold on. I'm going to allow the exotic energies. I'll tell you this. There's a temporal distortion there. So everybody with exotic energies, there's a temporal distortion.
Okay, so I can roll again.
You don't have to roll it. I just gave it up.
Oh, okay.
We need. I was gonna say we need to get away.
Because I made a mistake with that. You can tell that there's a temporal distortion accompanying the astronaut.
Captain, I think we need to get away from this temporal
The
distortion.
astronaut is gone.
Well, that's foreboding.
Captain, your first commanding officer is speaking.
I think we need to get away from this life form. What do you think we should do, Captain?
Well, what is your analysis? Why do you believe we should go away?
Because I just saw a spatial anomaly appear inside the ship, and then
It
instantly-
appeared outside of the ship.
Oh,
He
okay.
was not inside of the ship. The astronaut was not inside. No one has been inside. No one can see inside.
Okay, it appeared outside the ship.
It appeared there in front of the door, trying to warn you in some capacity.
And what were its motions, warnings?
He did a choking symbol, but that was more so looked like he was actually choking. He did this multiple times, and he tried to tell you guys, he was just making movements to go away from the door.
There's no fried chicken in space.
I think we should take a risk. I don't know.
All right, make the order.
So you're saying that we should stay?
I'm not saying we should all just rush in there. I'm saying
I was gonna
somebody,
say-
should,
I was
somebody
gonna say-
should go in there.
Okay,
Space
well,
chicken.
I was gonna say, well, I'm the person who has to go check stuff out, so I go inside of the ship and give it a look.
Okay, once
You
you get
okay?
once you get to the front door, a hologram starts to appear. It goes bam, 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 bam. You see a guy kind of go, "Hello, welcome to Star Faction. My name is Virgil. This is the starship Acheron." And then he goes, "Abandon all hope,
Hold
you enter here. I am the holographic acclamation liaison officer. I am the poet. Follow me, and I shall be the guide. I shall lead the hints through this infernal place. How can I help you?"
I'm uncomfortable.
Does Virgil have a console anywhere?
No, he was a
Okay.
holographic.
And this is the same place in the very beginning when you said,
The door opened up and the bridge came out. Now Virgil, the hologram, is standing at the door.
I'm talking about the recording that we got.
Did we get over?
This is the same place that
Yes,
the recording
this is the place the
Because they
recording
went
came
the
from.
way.
That was the captain's log of this ship.
I'm like, you're so pretty.
Did Virgil change visually whenever his voice changed?
Very good. Each time his voice changed, his clothes changed to very old timey Earth clothing.
Like
By the
Victorian?
way, you guys weren't even told what planet you're on. Just putting that out.
No.
You guys were just dropped off, and that's how Star Faction works. They get you into it, they train you, and put you where you need to be with as little information as possible. Okay.
I anticipated this.
I have a legitimate question, and I know that it's outside of character, I guess, but wasn't I supposed to be playing 2 characters?
That's not necessary.
Okay.
Where are my weapons?
In your hand.
Okay.
We haven't come across the tree yet.
So I think we should check the deck, right?
Virgil is there to answer any questions you would need.
As an engineer, would I know if that was a programming error? Or if someone programmed Virgil differently? Or was it something outside of
Do you have any kind of computer training? Consoles?
I have controls and consoles, yes.
You can tell that he's malfunctioning.
Wonderful.
Very obviously malfunctioning.
Wonderful. Nothing I can do about it from here.
No.
Okay.
You haven't even gone inside.
Okay.
I think I need to be healed
doing
before I
okay?
go anywhere, so I would like to be healed.
Then you should talk to the healer. Healer.
Excuse me, lad.
He-
I've
he
taken
Put the
damage
space
as
chicken
well.
down.
Let's figure out healing now.
Because we don't know what awaits us inside that door if we decide to go in.
Who's speaking to me?
Let's figure out healing before we go in the door.
Okay, after we
The captain's all like, take a moment, get yourselves together.
after we get done healing, I have a question.
Captain's like, I'm gonna go have a drink. And that's
Amazing.
How do you wish to heal them, Onaya?
My name is Lila Ocean.
Lila.
So I know that there are a few people here today that are needing some healing, so let's get that done.
Roll your d20 to activate your medical scanner.
Some level.
17.
Okay, now roll a 1d10 to heal one of these parties.
What's the D10?
Oh, why do you ask questions? It looks like a
Is this a D10?
No, that's a D10.
It looks like a diamond.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Looks like a.
And roll it for what?
Looks like a
Just roll it.
One.
Hold on. Multiply that number by what your recovery number is.
My recovery is 4.
Give somebody 4 health.
It's just them two?
Nick is the most hurt.
That's not Nick, that's Anza.
Anza gets
Anza.
4 health.
Yeah.
Do you have any other healing devices this round?
Me?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Hold on.
Don't you have a
I
first
have a
aid kit?
survival kit, a medical
No,
scanner.
don't you have a first aid kit? Or
Didn't you say, yes.
yeah, it's a survival kit. You have first aid, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me read first aid to you. Okay, first aid heals the target 1d4 times your target's recovery.
Say it again.
Roll a pyramid. Roll one of these pyramid looking ones and multiply that number by her recovery.
How do you know what it rolls on?
The top number.
The top number.
After you roll at the top of the triangle.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
2.
What's your recovery?
2.
Okay. Take 4 healing. I may have to rethink healing. Yeah, you got 4.
What's your damage?
Yeah, they're
I
both
thought-
damaged. So now you're at 94 health. 93 health.
How much damage did you say?
She was at 81, now she's
I
at
was
90.
at 89.
Yeah, now you're at 93. Okay, so that's an example of healing.
What about me?
What?
I just gave you all.
She gave you 4 health. as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
That's all she got right now.
May
Wait,
have
do we need to
recap
write
the-
that? You need to write that on something that's big.
And then you
Right there.
I might need about that. But we'll see how it works
Not
out.
even.
Just write it right there. You're gonna be erasing it and stuff.
Okay, so you guys are standing in front of the holographic Virgil liaison, and he's there to answer any questions. Behind him, there is nothing but darkness. The smell of musky, dank, damp odors comes out like there hasn't been oxygen in that room in a very, very long time. There's obviously no power, barely enough power to keep this hologram going.
In the darkness, can I hear or see anything with my sense implant?
You can all hear regular old droning noises, dripping, skittering,
Droning.
machine noises like something's still active.
Okay.
Can I scan for life or energy?
You can. Roll a 1d20 and get 13 or above.
12.
What were you scanning for?
Life.
There is life everywhere, and you can't tell where or how many, but you can tell that there's life everywhere.
Can I see with my special eyes in darkness? Or is this advanced darkness?
Well, you don't have, do you have like thermal vision or anything?
No, I just have sense implants.
I have thermal vision.
And I still can't use my biology.
Hmm?
I still can't use my biology.
Not yet, because you don't know what you're looking at.
You have the identification?
You can't see anything, it's all black.
Oh.
If I turned out the lights in here, identify the animal you hear. So you've already taken your turn. On the next turn, after everybody gets their chance, we'll come back to you and you can, does anybody have any kind of ocular implants that may give them the ability to see in different spectrums?
I have a sensory.
I have a spectrum visor. Does that work?
Yes, spectrum
Yes,
visor.
that's
would
exactly
work.
But that also gives me the chance of becoming
Your
blind.
sensory
So I
implant would not help you very much in darkness.
Okay.
So what should I do with my spectrum visor?
Wait, what
Roll
does
a
that say?
1d20, get 13 or above, and then tell me what you're doing with your spectrum visor.
I also have a field scanner.
I got
What's the
six.
locate to?
You failed.
What's locate to? Irrelevant?
Locate 2.
Oh, locate.
So because I got a 6, did that damage my eyes?
No. It would have to be a 1. If it's a 1, you may drop blind for like 1d4 rounds.
Let's not-
Ah.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
I forgot we had to put numbers next to them.
Okay. Virgil will not stay active very long, and he actually tells you there's not very much power for me to be here. I will come as much as I can to help you guys out with information. But if you have any questions, now will be the time. The end is near.
No.
This guy's creepy.
Virtual
Questions?
questions or power supply.
He says there's a power cord that is actually missing from the coupling, and he vanishes.
Cool.
Anyway, moving on.
The power cord's missing?
I hope.
No, that's what he said, right?
I don't know. I'm just a guy reading. So now the door is open, and no one can really. Okay, the door is open. You are all standing in front of it. Someone needs to take an action. You can't see an inch in front of your face, and it is raining. I should have given you guys environmental damage already. You need to get inside
I'm just
this
gonna walk
round.
in.
I have a spacesuit, so I'm not worried.
She is not worried.
Great, I'm going in. Yeah, I have nothing to gain by standing outside.
Yeah, I'm
Captain, you know what I
also
should have.
go in.
I'm actually going to play the comms officer
Okay.
to help you guys out. Her name is.
I have leadership and command.
Can anything physically harm me? Like talking about the
Oh, that's
air
perfect.
and
It's
stuff
Whisper.
with
It's the
my
comms
spacesuit?
officer. Oh yeah, it's Whisper. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Can anything physically harm me from the outside air?
No, you're so good.
Her name's just Whisper. We just didn't know she was here because she was so stealthy.
So let me explain Miss Whisper, and I'll actually introduce her to you. She says
She's been behind me the whole time.
She says, I've been on the ship with you guys the entire time. My stealth is 8. And I actually made this character naturally. She starts with a stealth of 8. So if any of you have if any of your senses are not a natural 8, you didn't even see her.
Even with my sensor plan, I can't get to
I
the
never
eight.
saw her.
You guys can activate your sensory implants as high as you want. She's that good. You didn't notice her.
I'd like
Mine
to
is a
imagine the first
4.
time I
I
walked
can't
across
see
the
her
river,
with
she
my
was riding
sensor
on top of me.
Mine's a 3.
Your senses aren't high enough to see her.
You
So
said
your
8?
spectrum visor, no matter how much you work it, you can't see her.
No one.
Like especially in this weather and storm, which would even make it harder to see her.
So none of us
Oh,
can see her.
wonderful.
Technically, to be honest, her stealth would be 10 right now because of the weather. So no, you can't see her. You
So
can
none
barely
of us can see
you
her.
can barely hear her.
Okay,
But she's making a point to make herself known.
Is she speaking at a whisper?
She is.
So I would like to look at this whisper and say, so tell me, the spaceman earlier, you didn't notice anything? Since you were so kindly mute. Very thoughtful.
He seemed to be in a lot of trouble.
Thank you, I inferred that.
Perhaps he was telling us to not to go in, but to be careful when we go in. I will introduce myself. I am comms officer and liaison for your group, Miss Whisper. If you need to talk to me about anything private, I am the one to talk to. If you are having too much stress, I will help you.
And we're all over here clueless because none of us can hear her.
It's really hard to hear this hollow.
I'm standing right next to her and I can barely hear her.
It's very hard to hear her. Her
What did
stealth.
she say? She said she's here to help. I think she may have also said she needs the top shelf. I'm not sure.
Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Miss Whisper says, I'm not going.
You know what?
It's going to have to be one of you. I am not equipped for this situation.
So the situation is that we don't know who
I am
or
also
what.
not equipped for this situation.
And what do we need to have?
We need to
Census
hold
have to be more than.
Hold on a minute, hold on.
For you to be able, hold on. For you to be able to navigate, you'll need to have a census of at least 2 to be able to move. Because you won't know your footing and you will hurt yourself constantly.
We have no
I have a
sources.
census of 3.
No light sources.
I have a census of 4.
Yeah, I have a census of 3.
Who has the highest census in the group?
Him, right?
Who has
Does
I
anybody
have
have
4.
higher than 4 census?
No one higher than 4.
So that means that you can
Okay.
actually feel your way around inside of this place.
Okay.
So you guys are sending the captain.
Yeah,
So-
that's why I said, oh no. I was like,
Does,
oh, man,
does
this
the
is-
captain have to go
Man,
in?
my census is
I don't
2.
know. The
So-
cap. I mean, this is really a.
What happened to the counselor though? Wasn't she the one who could?
You know what? I don't care.
Miss
I'm
Whisper's
going
the
to.
counselor.
I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
to go through. I'm going to fumble my way through there.
Hang on, I would like to look at talking to Whisper.
With 2 senses, you're gonna get lost after your second step. Like
Please
you're
don't
gonna
send me in there
you're
with
gonna
a
need a
fever.
big, a
What are
much
you?
larger buffer.
What are you?
I would like to talk to Miss
What
Whisper.
are you?
She says, "Yes. How can I?"
Like,
help
what
you?"
are you?
She said
What's your character?
she's not going in, right?
No, Fitz. I will not be going in.
Oh, but
What
Miss
role do you
Whisper,
play?
Surely a woman of your
Oh, pilot.
surely you would be a great
Oh, you're
room for us
pilot?
on this mission.
So we're on.
Roll your persuasion.
I
My
can
charisma,
see
not
her.
my persuasion.
My
Oh,
charisma.
do whatever you want.
Because my
My
persuasion's
I
senses
thought
is
you were
a
being
3.
sexy. I don't know.
No, my persuasion's 4. I'd like your
My
persuasion.
senses are 3.
Fuck. Go ahead.
Do you want me to go?
Roll it. No, hold on a second. Trey's trying something. Trey's trying to convince Miss Whisper to go.
You can't.
That's smart. That's
My
smart.
persuasion is 4.
And her wisdom
I'm
is
also trained in
1.
negotiation.
So I need to only I have to do
So you
one
don't have to
success.
win
Go
one.
ahead.
Just one success, right?
Really?
Okay.
I'm also trained in
That's a 4.
negotiation.
All right.
That's a success.
So Miss Whisper goes, "Oh, you're such a nice man. I
Oh,
definitely
thank you.
would do this for the team."
See, we are all here as a team. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you, Miss Whisper.
I-
Yes. Thank you, Miss Whisper.
I think
Everyone say thank you, Miss Whisper.
Thank you.
I think it smells so bad in here. I think I feel stairs or something. I'm going to go up it. Captain, should I go to the north, east, or west?
Oh crap!
I can't see, Captain.
So we don't know.
There's
anything.
something touching me.
I didn't tell her to go
Is
in.
it Fitz?
I thought you did.
No, I just asked you to help us.
Oh, she's in.
I think it's Fitz.
Very persuasive.
North, east, or west, Captain?
With my senses of 3, I would like to follow Miss Whisper.
With your senses of 3.
Yes.
Roll your senses and get 2 successes, or you're just standing in darkness.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
Okay, you're following Miss Whisper. You're both standing in the middle. She says, "Which direction should I go?
Yes, Captain.
North, east, or west, Captain?"
I hate to just
Captain,
guess.
it's very dark in here, and we cannot see.
Probably be beneficial to send them in a
Right.
direction. Okay.
Should I not go in with them? My senses is
I
4.
I think there's something here.
Can I feel around the walls?
I want to go. I want to find a
decision,
light
Captain.
switch.
When you reach out
Hurry.
to feel the walls feel soft and
Locked and
slimy.
loaded.
Okay, I'm gonna take my hand off the wall.
Okay, soft and slimy it is.
East.
She says, I think there's some sort of console, I think,
Oh,
and there's a stairwell. Should I try activating the console or
Wait.
going up the stairwell?
wait, I have controls and consoles.
Never.
You should.
Captain,
You should get on
I
that.
can do my best to finagle
She says,
this
should I go
console.
up the... Oh, she says, you stay next to the console. I'll go up the stairs and see if I can restore power.
Don't
be
do
careful.
it. Don't do it, Miss Whisper.
Don't do it.
No.
Are you commanding her not to go?
Yes.
Okay. She says, I'll stay here, Captain.
Yes, I do believe it's best to stay together. In this
You were just expecting me to be like, yeah! In the next room.
Miss Whisper, for what it's worth, I believe we move both of us to stay together.
She says, these consoles don't have power.
Can I do anything about that?
No, they don't
Okay.
have power.
Great.
But he's an engineer.
Can you make electricity?
We should
You
look
mix that with
for
electricity.
No.
a generator. Is that what we're looking for? We should look for a generator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does anyone know anything about this ship?
Try east instead of. No wait. I already
Don't
said
change directions.
Okay. Okay.
You
Yeah.
will get lost. You're commanding people in darkness. If you change, I haven't shown you the map yet.
Okay.
Can-
Go upstairs. Yeah.
Okay.
Can Miss Whisper make out anything on the walls, or is it that dark?
Yeah, she can't see in darkness.
Okay. So she can't see any sort of signage or anything.
You won't raise your hand.
What's
Say
up, Nick?
something, Nick.
Can I traverse with my spectrum visor?
If his spectrum visor should allow him to see in the dark, shouldn't it?
Because I also have a senses of 3.
So, use your spectrum visor.
I failed with mine.
Roll a d20 and get 13 or above.
I think that's different. 18.
What are you doing with your spectrum visor? You have 3 choices. Tell me what you're doing.
He's got the. Oh, I have it. Do you need to see it? What you can do?
Are we supposed to?
Huh? Yeah, that's okay.
You're supposed to each have your own book at this point, but I'm kind of out of money because death.
Yeah.
I made my own.
All right.
I used
I guess
$100
$100
on
black
black
ink.
ink.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna use my my thermal.
Okay.
Great. Tell me what
Wait.
I'm standing in.
When you look, everything is red and you see no definition to anything. It looks like the room is completely the same temperature as all of the occupants in it, and they appear invisible to you. You can't even see your own comrades.
Oh.
Thermal vision is not helping you. You are still blind.
Well, I tried, Philip.
So is he the only, or she the only one who can use the thermal vision? Like it
It's
can't.
one of the items you would have had to have gotten from the beginning.
So even if someone followed behind,
No,
they
someone
wouldn't-
you can always hold onto a person's back. Or
but
hold
we
onto
wouldn't be
their
able to
shoulder.
see what they're seeing.
Correct. They would
So
you'd be
don't-
the blind leading the blind.
Right.
So can I try my spectrum visor again, or
Sure you can.
Hang on, wait a minute. I just just whisper inside of this. Use my field scanner to scan the environment and see what the walls are made of.
Roll a d20 and get 13 or above.
Great! Well, why didn't think to do this sooner? That's a 17.
Organic material.
Oh, that's...
Oh, God.
Captain, I don't know if you're aware of this, but
It's me.
ships should not be made of meat.
Huh.
I work with machines, not
You need something?
meat.
Are we in a creature right now?
At that moment, you guys notice the floor has kind of been uneven, and it's been. You thought it was just maybe debris, but now you realize the floor is kind of moving and undulating.
Well, I'm still
Captain, I'm not
outside.
comfortable in here.
That just want to put that out there. That droning noise that you were hearing is less machinery and more breathing.
Do we feel a hot, breathy air in here?
Yes, it is dank and
that
musty
what that
and
smell is?
damp.
Would I even feel that through the power armor?
Yes, you are not environmental proof in that armor.
Okay.
That armor has restrictions. I can't make it.
but
that
I
way.
am.
You are. You can't smell shit.
I guess.
You can't feel it either.
I can smell it out there outside of the door.
But we're all gonna have to
Captain-
go in eventually.
Captain, it smells like
I'm
cabbage
telling
pots
you,
in
your
here.
job is to go inside. Your job is to retrieve this ship, fix it, and make it work.
Captain, permission to
Staying
speak freely?
outside is
Alright.
you actually not doing protocol.
Okay.
All of us.
Yes, you
Okay,
guys are
well-
supposed to be taking this ship
Can
by
I go
force.
inside?
Yeah, you can go inside. You're taking this ship by
That-
force.
Captain,
So what
permission
do I
to
have
speak
to
freely?
do?
Yes.
It
Go
smells like
inside,
cabbage,
but
it
just
smells
know-
like cabbage pots, and I don't
No,
want to be
it's
there
dank
anymore.
in there. It's dank in there and dark in there. You can all go inside.
I would.
We all
I would
gonna
like
have
to.
go.
It is the mission.
I would like to try to go my way to Fitz.
Okay,
Oh, goody.
so everybody heads toward the east. Or
Yes.
what? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Going
I'm
upstairs?
There's still people.
Can we go different directions, or do we have to follow
You
Captain's
guys
order?
can go any way you want.
I want to go north.
Okay.
I'm currently standing with
Am I being
myself.
Oh.
Okay. So she's going north. Everybody else going east.
I'm going east.
Ain't nobody going
I'm
with me?
going north.
Okay. When you guys get north, you notice that you come across an elevator door that doesn't seem to be functioning. When you guys go east, you guys come across a slimy set of stairs that leads you to a room with consoles, and you can feel around. You can hear Miss Whisper whispering in a corner. "We over here." You know.
Yes, over here.
She's standing next to a ladder, and she reaches her hand out, and she kind of touches around and feels each of you and says, "This is a ladder. This is a ladder here, right
I would like
behind
to
me."
go up the ladder.
Is the ladder made of meat?
No,
Okay.
but it's still slimy and warm.
Okay, are the consoles made of meat?
No,
Okay.
but they are still warm
What's your
and
chart?
slimy.
The chart
I
we
would
have?
like to go
But if
up
they're
the
still
ladder.
warm, that means that they have some type of energy inside of them, right?
No, that could mean that the creature is heating them with its body.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and
Okay,
get my carbine ready,
okay.
Oh, yeah, at this point I would like to
Everybody should have their gun.
I would like to ready my arc welder.
Okay, so Bruce actually said that he's going to go up the stairwell. When you get up the stairwell, you get into a room that makes your hair stand up. But the room feels completely empty. Also, I know this is not Mark, but I'm going to read my script. When you get into that room, it's clean. It's not slimy or anything. And you notice when you touch the floor that it actually kind of, it feels kind of clean.
Am I tripping?
What are you looking for?
What is a locator used for? Just to locate items?
What kind of locator?
That's what I'm trying to look into.
What is it?
Support drone.
Your support drone can go and locate something for you. It can go, it could have done all of this.
like that wire.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's
So
what
you're saying I got in here and got wet and sticky or not?
That's what I've been trying to ask. What a locator is.
Wonderful.
You weren't asking. You should,
I was reading
you should
the
ask
wrong
me what a
thing.
support drone is. And
I
what
didn't
does.
read it. You know how I am.
You have a support drone with you that you could send inside of the ship to find the power.
Hey, Lila.
Can I send it in now?
Yeah.
In her defense, her intelligence is at 2.
Okay.
I
I got support drone. Since when?
Great, my intelligence is 4. I'm livid.
So what do I need to do with this support drone?
You just have to command it to find the power source. Its success
I
rate.
just talk to it.
Just tell it what to do. Roll a d20. Get over 13. Get 13 or over.
D20.
I'm going up.
Wait,
Bruce.
did it
I'm going up
disappear?
with.
Oh, here you go. Roll it one time. How many times I roll
Just
it?
once.
Oh god,
You can do it.
We're both in the room together.
I didn't even roll that, but it's a 16.
Okay. Your support drone says. I don't know what drone say, but
R2D2.
you understand it as asking for instructions.
Okay.
And everybody's up in that room.
We're looking for a generator. Ask you to find a generator.
Go find a generator.
It tells you it will find power.
We'll find the source
is
of
it
power.
moving?
Yes.
Okay.
You should follow it, yeah.
Yeah.
I can
It
follow
starts.
it.
If it's going to find power, I feel like it would behoove me to follow.
It's not a quiet drone. You can hear it obviously go up the stairs. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna follow the noise.
you can hear where it's going.
Yeah, I'll follow to the power.
Okay, when you guys get into, is everybody getting into that exact same room? Everybody's following each other.
Yes,
Everybody's following
The whole group's together.
Okay.
Okay, we're not Scooby Dooing yet.
Okay, you guys all get into a room that's clean and doesn't smell
So
as
this is
dank.
another room that's clean.
You get into a room. No, this is the same room that's clean. You're all in.
So we were already here.
You're all in the clean room. Everybody's in the clean room. There is a small opening that you can see the lights on the drone kind of illuminate as it goes through the opening. The opening looks like it's big enough for one person to fit through. But you could go, in a row. You couldn't walk through this. You guys would have to crawl through it. It's something like a duct. But one person could crawl through it.
I like
And
to
yes, you
crawl
are a
through
big boy, but you can still fit in your power. It's not that small.
I'd like to go through the.
Okay. When you guys, when you get outside of the duct, you come into a room and the
Patrick.
Onaya, your
It's
drone.
Lila. Oh
Oh,
shit.
Lila, excuse me. Lila, your drone signals you through your communicator that it has located a power source. And
Why don't
you can
just-
see it kind of hovering around something on the ground.
I would like to go turn the power source on.
Can one of us go turn it on?
Shouldn't we
He's
send an
actually-
engineer?
Yeah. I go and turn the power source on.
But they're signaling me, right?
There is a energy core laying on the ground right next to the energy coupling that you can put it in.
I don't know
This
anything
is
about that. That's
sus.
your thing.
This is sus.
Fitz, this is an engineering problem I don't know the answer to.
Oh, you asking for the Android for help? What a surprise.
I know what I
I
said.
still
back
have
then.
no knowledge.
Yes, I know what you
was
said
that
too.
I'm sorry.
Does no one
Don't
else
lie
have a
to me.
support drone?
I would never lie to my fellow comrade.
Am I the only one who chose that?
I guess I'll go fix the coupling.
Okay. -5 damage.
Well, what happened?
Did me do?
Yeah, what if I take damage for it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Make your way. You make your way into the room where he is. You see a power core sitting in the middle of the room next to her droid.
Oh yeah.
Next to her droid. You can see the droid floating around it, but there's not much light in the room.
With the assistance of the light of the droid, can I see anything else on the side?
You can see the power coupling and you can see the power core.
Even with my sensing plan, I can't see anything else. No,
Not really.
yeah, no. I would need a other thing for that. Can I hear anything in the room?
You can hear the drone. The
That's
room
it?
is very quiet.
And I guess everything just smells like moist air.
Not so
cabbage
much.
farts.
Not so much in this room.
But it still smells like cabbage farts. Sure. Okay. I don't have anything else to do. I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay. You go into the room. -5 damage.
To my arm.
Okay, something's happening. in
Yes,
this
to your
room.
arm.
Alright, noting that I'm taking damage, I'm going to hurry up and fix this damn thing.
Okay.
So let's see what's going on. What do I need to roll?
You just need to grab it and put it in.
Okay, I do the thing.
Minus 10 damage.
10 minus 10 from what I already took.
Yes, you just took damage when you touched
You
it.
need to prepare.
That's what I'm
But was I able to finish the action?
Yes. You're no longer touching it, you're no longer taking damage.
Was it effective?
So I took 15 damage.
The lights, yes, the lights come on.
Uh-huh.
Dim lights. You see a sphincter.
Sphincter.
A wall sphincter?
Butthole.
A wall sphincter?
You see a sphincter where you thought the door was from. You see stairs. You see.
Did we crawl out of a butthole?
Yes.
Ow.
I said,
Am I covered in brown and are my hands?
Oh, God.
You guys notice once the lights come on that you've all been taking acidic damage and you haven't been able to feel it. Except, well, no, your armor is taking acidic
Did I
damage.
take damage?
No. If you guys don't get, well, hold on 1 second. You give me 1 second to read ahead. Oh, yeah. You guys notice that you had been taking acidic damage. You're not taking it now. But if you go back the way you came, the acidic damage will start to eat through your clothing and armor.
Oh,
Wonderful.
The computer says 1 power core restored, initiating power charge in 3. You guys realize that you're standing in a room with a bunch of power conduits coming out.
My professional opinion is that we skedaddle, as it were.
run!
But now that the lights are on, sorry, you guys are in this room.
Is it?
This is the power core that just got restored. But you can see now.
Which way did we come from?
You walked in the front door here and went this way, up the stairs, into this room,
That's a good
fixed the
idea. Let's
power
take pictures
core,
of it.
came back,
Are we allowed to do
and now it's activating. And in 3 rounds, it's gonna send an electrical pulse through this
that?
entire
Are we
area.
allowed to take a picture of it?
So just leave
Yeah.
these of access.
So, like, we can't use our personal transporter to get out, right?
You can teleport out.
Can we make
Oh
it?
no, did you even use it to save anywhere?
No.
Have you activated your personal transporter ever?
No.
No.
So it's not saved to anything.
You know what's crazy? Like 3 rounds ago, I looked at mine and I was like, how do I start to activate this? There's no power.
Your transporter
It
has its
already
own
has
power
power.
source, just like your
I'm
vest.
talking about in the room, because then it take me, it says, then it take me to the ship. You know what it does?
If you clicked home, it would have taken you. Well, no, you have. If you've never used it before, and you haven't, you have to set these things on it. You have to set the location. You have to set all of it. So the only way for it to work is for you to use it at least once to activate it. You have to save. If you use save, you can save the spot that you're in now.
I thought
If
you
you
said
use
it was already
home,
honed into the shit that we came in on.
I have energy.
But I misunderstood.
it is home. The thing is it'll just take you out to the shuttle pod.
Yeah, I thought that was the
You guys are just trying to escape. Okay, yeah. You can go to the shuttle
No,
pod.
I'm not. I didn't say I was trying to escape.
No, I mean, I'm cool with that.
We're
That's
all
that's-
evacuating.
To get out of this room, you have about 3 rounds left to figure out how to get out of this room using that map.
I think we should try to go this way.
So where are we right
Because
now? We're
charge
right
is
here.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could go
should
back
go
to
this
Some
way.
of some of you are here, and a couple of you are here.
So
I'm right here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm right here.
We could go back to the console.
No, you're here. 'Cause
Well,
it-
the other generator's this way, so we should.
Yeah, let's go to the other generator.
Can we
Should go to the
go
room.
through this way and up?
Talk to your captain. Listen to your crew. Make a decision.
Captain, can we go from go from this way and up?
it's
If we go this way,
That's
It's
the way we
3
just
rounds,
came
right?
from,
I
right?
understand, but if we go this way, the damage intensifies.
You're gonna
right?
get shot.
You're gonna start
Oh.
melting.
Yeah.
So let's go this way.
Or
I was gonna say, hey, I got an
all of
idea.
us?
Why don't you send your drone that way?
okay. So
I have a video feed.
Well, it'll just locate it. Well, it does have an arm, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I have a video feed, a locator, and a manipulator.
yeah, manipulator.
I think the manipulator might be able to get that power core right now.
Is there something that we could turn off to turn off the acidic? This is
It's a creature.
Okay.
That is not
What if we
actually.
locate the creature?
This entire room is a creature.
Can I use my electives to try to figure out what it is so we know how to get the creature or destroy the creature?
I'm going to tell you, even if you had the proper electives, you wouldn't be able to tell what creature it is. It just looks like some sort of mass of flesh that's taken over the entire floor. It doesn't look
Stranger
like
Things.
a type of creature that you've come across before. It is not something in the books.
I was gonna say, why don't you send your drone over there to
Which way
I
can
do
I send my
have to tell
drone
you
though?
that the amount of damage that this electrical impulse will do is significant.
Okay.
So can my drone get hurt?
I'm going to
Your
that
drone
one.
can get hurt, but it self-repairs after like a
Can I
round.
send my drone?
To go to the other side?
Yes.
Sure.
Or to try to, we're trying to locate this, right?
Repair the other generator, right?
This is one generator. The other generator's here.
And this one needs to be repaired.
It does.
So can I send my drone to repair it?
You can.
Can I do that then? How do I do that?
But that still leaves
Send
us
your
with the
drone.
fact of how are we going to like
That's-
it. It's
Okay, the immediate problem is that a bunch of us are standing right here where we're about to get shot to death.
Yeah, let's go.
So
That's
my
this room.
question is this hole, is the only way out of here the sphincter?
No. This is the sphincter here.
Yes, please, mark the sphincter.
This is the sphincter.
Okay.
Oh, wait, actually, this would be the sphincter, honestly.
Okay, so we went through the sphincter a while ago.
No, the sphincter is past the ladder. Yeah, the sphincter's here.
Okay.
Once you
if
get
we're
up,
out of this area, will
Yeah.
we
get
will we
out of
shocked
this.
over here?
No. This is where the shock will be. The shock will exist in this room and this room. And it will also travel through this corridor.
Okay, I'm going to go here immediately. I'm going to suggest everyone follow me.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm going
we've been
to
saying
With
that
my
this whole
leadership
time.
and command of engineering, I'm going to suggest everyone follow me.
Okay.
Okay,
Tell
we're
me
all
each of
following.
your movements. What's your movement?
Oh, where's that? Oh, my move. Oh, as an android.
Which one?
Your speed, I'm sorry. What's your speed?
My speed is
Okay.
3.
Okay, what's your speed?
2,
What's your speed?
2,
What's your speed?
2,
What's your speed?
3.
What's your speed?
2.
There's so much.
We're the only reliable ones at this point.
I see this.
Can I roll to try to increase my speed?
Do you have something that would increase your speed?
No, I don't know.
Like a suit of some sort?
I mean, I have my spacesuit, but it's only aim, life support, and insulated.
Can I give her hydration? Would that
I'm going
help
to.
increase the speed, right?
No.
It's my energy.
No.
Speed.
So
The chair.
the person who has 3 movement, they make it out of the room instantly.
I
Hey,
can-
I have a question. What does evade mean?
Evade is the
So
ability
escape.
to dodge a bullet.
But not to dodge electricity.
It can't make you go faster.
And you can't dodge this. It's going to fill the entire
It's an
room.
AoE. It's an area. of
Whoever
effect.
has 3 movement or
Right.
speed, they are not in danger. They can exit the room.
So we're in the next room already.
Everybody that has 2 or less, roll your actual movement. Anybody who gets any failures is going to take damage.
I have-
Roll my
I have-
actual
I have-
movement.
Roll your speed. I'm sorry. Whatever your speed is, anyone who has less than 3, roll those.
Which
2.
one are we using? The 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would dragging someone with me, since they're so slow, would that
I got
affect
2
my
failures.
Yes.
It would.
Yes.
Okay. But I will not drag anybody.
Well, you're pretty strong, right?
Yeah,
You're still 3.
3 strength.
I guess that would be
You got 1 success?
And 1 failure.
okay.
I also got 1 success, 1 failure.
Did you have 3? Were you the person with 3 movement?
Yes, I
Or
have 3
speed?
speed. I have
Yeah,
3
we're
speed and 3
both-
strength.
We're both inside the now.
Okay, you can both
I have 5 strength.
drag one person with you.
Can you drag me? I'm in a
I'll
different
take it.
situation.
I got you covered. Save me.
Yeah, because I'm a medic and I need to be
Yeah.
safe.
Ah!
I would like to save the medic.
I have to save
What?
my captain.
No, that's cool. I'll just take damage.
Nah,
She's
cool,
right.
man.
I have to save my captain.
Yeah, she's saving the captain. I'll save the medic.
So I'm saving the captain.
What about the pilot though?
What about the
Oh,
first
gosh.
officer?
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
Oh
out
my
the first
God.
officer. I don't like the first officer.
They have beef.
First off, don't
Sense
care
some,
about me.
It is my
animosity here.
duty to protect my captain at all costs. So
Wins.
No, he's getting the black dice.
God forgive me for what I do now.
what is that?
It's like 100.
Oh no.
What you just do?
Oh,
Did
no.
you just not know darn
no.
well
Oh,
you
no.
did not?
Did I just die?
Oh, I rolled the wrong dice.
Good.
What do you mean you rolled the wrong dice?
Oh, you guys.
Which one you trying
What's
to
going
roll?
on? What are you doing?
I was playing God.
Hold on, let's pray.
Oh my god, it's much better. 10 damage.
Who takes 10?
I did.
Bruce, because he
That's
failed.
not Bruce, that's Khalil. And
Khalil.
that's Anna.
Khalil and Anza, didn't you fail?
I don't.
You didn't
Wait.
you didn't get dragged out of the room.
A 1 and a 3 is what I
That's a
rolled.
fail.
Okay.
So you're taking 10 damage. Record it. Make sure you're taking care of
Add
yourself.
that to the tally.
So
Hey, you supposed to
now,
use this.
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
In this moment of quiet, I'd like to repair my armor.
Repair.
So they took damage, but they're still in the room?
They are.
That don't make no sense.
Now they can their next
You took
turn
damage?
they can make a movement
My armor.
and they'll get out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like
Sure.
to make a movement now.
Yes, you don't have a repair kit.
Wait, I'm confused. Say that one more time.
When their turn comes around again, they will instantly be out of the way. They only missed it by they both got burned in their back.
So they're here.
Yes.
Okay.
My reflexes don't help me with that at all.
Not in this case.
What about the recovery?
It should have made you recognize that you needed to run quicker.
What about
Yeah.
recovery?
Recovery, they will have to be healing on their own in a rest state. Or they will have to make their way to the medical room, or you will have to take care of them.
But I can't go back.
You can reach your hand out and pull them out of the hall. I mean, out of the hole in the wall. You can pull them
Y'all
out.
heard that?
It could be a cat.
This is kid.
Cat.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that everybody has made it out of that room. And,
Yes.
and you guys are just a little bit singed for it.
So can I be healing them while y'all are trying to?
Now she's used her med kits.
She has two different sources of healing.
I have the medical scanner, the survival kit. I
Okay,
also have first
let's
aid and
let's do a
rest.
recovery round for right now. Go ahead and roll your repair.
Okay, do I need to
Hey.
use charge my repair kit
What's
for
that? What's that word?
Technically, yes.
I have first aid and
Resuscitation.
Okay. That should
So
make
you
it
have-
easier for you to do your job. Now heal someone. I didn't know
it's you and you, right?
Yeah, I'm 75.
Yeah, I'm at 80.
I'm going to wait to repair my
I can only heal one person?
you have to do each action separately.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead heal Khalil.
Okay, roll a d20 and then tell me what you're dealing with. Are you using your hypo spray on your medical scanner, or are you using your first aid?
Hypo. Who took the most damage? You did?
Nick is hurt.
Yeah.
Technically, I
Okay,
did.
well I'll use the first aid
Wait,
on
how much damage did you take?
Khalil.
Chips.
Okay, roll a d20.
How much damage did you take?
Here.
Okay.
I want
You know what?
chips.
Since this is a,
Those are your favorite chips.
I'm not gonna make you,
Doritos.
I'm not gonna make you roll the d20 for this because this is a voluntary action
No,
between
it's
two
the red
willing-
bag.
willing people. I don't know why I'm making you
I'm
roll
gonna
the
use
d20.
first aid on him and
Just roll the effects of it.
just roll one?
Let me find the effects for it. This is first aid.
Yes.
This is why everybody gonna have their own character sheet, book, and everything.
So we ain't gotta ask.
Oh, when I go, I'm gonna buy us all of them.
Heal the target 1d4
Except for
times your
the
target's recovery. So
So
roll,
his
roll a pyramid
recovery
dice.
is 2.
Roll a pyramid dice like this.
I'm sitting here juggling it and stuff y'all playing.
Make sure you do that one.
Have we healed people yet?
3.
So plus 6.
And then I wanna heal this person. Hypo.
91. Right, so
So
I wanna use my hypo to heal this man. Women.
I'm a space
They-
dad. That's all
correct.
so we are here.
Are you a
correct?
female?
What kind of room are we in?
You're in a stasis room that has different stasis chambers.
Okay.
You said
It
your
makes it
iPhone?
feel better.
That's a medical scan,
You gotta look at me like
Hey, can I have more healing?
right?
So there's nothing around I could use.
She can.
I need nothing I could use.
I can't just sit here and keep healing you, can I?
No, this is down a repair room. I don't think.
Is that
I'll
even
read
normal?
over it in a moment.
Does she have a cooldown rate?
No. She can try this every round.
I presume it's.
Yeah, your device doesn't actually.
Wait, are
have-
you getting? No, you. I can't.
So you're doing hypo spray? You said
for Anza.
that's 1d10 times recovery. Your recovery. So that's a 10-sided dice. That's
My
the one-
recovery is 4.
The diamond.
This one.
Is that a diamond? Yes. Roll it. Times 4.
Roll it 4 times.
No.
That thing has a potential to heal for 40.
Are you saying? Okay.
So you got 4. Okay. Who got that 4?
No.
Just some bad rolls, Nick,
But
man.
I can heal again though, right?
When your turn comes around.
You gonna be okay.
Or you guys
Hey,
can
because
just
I have life support, it doesn't heal on its own.
no, life support keeps you alive if I keep you out of space. It's not healing.
What kind of armor do you have?
A spacesuit.
Okay. So did you repair yourself?
No, I decided not to. I'll just forego that 2 extra strength for a while.
Okay, you notice that the gravity in this room feels a little bit weird. Inside of the room, you notice there's a large computer in the middle of the room, and there's 8 stasis chambers on each side of the room connected to the large computer. You can see numerous tables and numerous recovery beds over in the against the wall in the back.
So what did the drone do?
The drone went off over here and connected the power source on the side. So technically, the power is connected to this entire level of the ship has lights now. Yeah, I would have made you guys keep walking around this thing in darkness unless you got the power up. So
But now we're still trying to restore this.
you're standing in front of a computer console.
What kind of?
Are there people inside these stasis chambers?
You would have to check them one at a time.
Alright. Start checking them one at a time.
So if we each take one and check it.
Okay, let's say you all stand in front of one, okay? There are 8 chambers, and let's say you all, starting with you being number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go around and tell each of you what you see in front of these stasis chambers.
Okay, I'll take this first one here. All right.
Okay, you see someone with the rank of captain dead, partially inside of the stasis chamber, like he was trying to close the door, but he couldn't, and gravity seems kind of weird too, so he's still just kind of floating there.
Captain, you may wish to see this. It seems important.
He looks mummified to you. You don't see any identifying markers that would say what his name is.
He looks like a dirty man.
Could I tell if there was a power fluctuation or malfunction that causes?
It looks like he
to
didn't.
fail?
It looks like he didn't get the door closed in time.
Okay, so it wasn't fault of the pod, it was fault of the user.
Not quite sure. It just looks like if you pulled it hard enough, it might have come, or it might have been automatic and going slowly and didn't happen in time. Something like that.
That doesn't sound like a
I
good.
guess I don't know enough about the ship to know the operators of these stasis doors.
Onaya, your pod.
Lila Ocean.
Lila, your pod is actually empty. It says security officer on it, but there's nothing inside of it. Anessa.
Anza.
Anza. Damn it.
Anza.
Anza. Ha ha. Anza.
Getting closer.
What's your last name?
You,
No.
Anza, yours is actually empty as well. Captain Phoenix, yours has the pilot, and it looks like he's been burned alive. The chamber is actually closed. And he's just like,
Are we seeing our deaths
Or
right
like,
now?
Are there scorch marks inside?
there's no damage to the outside of the chamber. All of the burning seems to have taken place inside of the chamber.
Okay.
Callisto, in your chamber, you see a woman who seems to still be alive.
Okay. Okay.
It says commander.
Okay.
Yours is empty. There are also 2 more.
Did Miss Whisper not check one?
Miss Whispers was empty. There is one more.
I'd like to check the last one.
All right, explode. I'm just kidding. What?
God is there.
There seems to be somebody alive in it in very good health. Unlike the person in pod 5. Pod 8, the person seems to be very healthy. Pod 5, the person seems to be barely making it.
Okay,
Can
go ahead.
I use my field scanner to identify what the person I'm seeing is who's healthy? Is who doing well?
There's a computer connected to all of these.
Oh yeah.
Just say it.
Are they able to
Stop
speak
raising
to
your
us?
hand.
I'm gonna leave this up on the table.
Nick trying to say
I'm
something.
sorry.
What's up, Nick? Hold on.
Are they able to speak to us?
Am I able to use my controls and consoles to go to the computer?
You are.
and check it out? Okay.
Easily.
Oh, you have
Assist him.
controls and consoles.
Okay.
I would like to assist him.
The
Wait, I still can't use my electives.
what elective do you have, honey?
Humanoid, alien biology, and then I have spatial anomaly and identification. Cause aren't you just trying to figure out who it is and how we can help them?
They're both human.
Hey, did that work?
Great.
Okay.
You can tell they're both people like you.
I'm not a human.
Does the big old boy computer here have any listings of who these people might be?
It says that the dead captain that you see is. Wait, isn't that you finding this out?
Yes.
We're both looking together.
Okay, you're working the console. It says that the dead captain that you see, his name was Captain Ortega, Captain Manuel Ortega. He was actually the captain of this ship, the Archeron, before this captain was given orders to take over. The woman who's partially alive is First Captain Georgina Silva. First Commander Georgina Silva, his ranking, and the other individual that is completely alive and seems absolutely fine is Cadet Jamie Chambers. She is 19 years old. The commander appears to be mid-20s. Captain Ortega appears to be mid-30s.
Does it list their conditions at all? The
Captain
ones that are alive?
Female unconscious, Commander Silver. Female unconscious, unable to be resuscitated, Commander Silva. Cadet alive, ready for resuscitation, Cadet Chambers, Jamie Chambers.
I have
So-
resuscitation, don't I?
Let me.
Yes.
Okay, so in pod 5, she cannot be helped.
Pod 5 is Commander Silva. She can be healed.
Okay,
Wait, so I gotta do all
I would like to take the chance to save her.
Silva?
Yes.
Do you have any kind of medical training?
No, but she does.
What kind of electives do you have at all?
They're mostly
Okay, so
Combat.
you're suggesting to her to save this one.
yes.
Work on that one first, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all,
Because if the
Where's
other
your
one
head?
is already ready to be saved,
But isn't there like a certain resuscitation time? Like however long?
so
don't
honestly,
know
I'm gonna be
how
real
much.
with you. This is the room where we're supposed to start taking turns.
Okay.
So when it comes down to the rules of taking turns, technically,
I can't.
the first person that goes is the person with the fastest reflexes. That's normally how it is. But for game's sake,
I have a 4.
for game's sake, because I would have to rearrange your chairs. For game's sake, we're just gonna go around like this.
That's why I'm first.
So, I should go this way because I've been neglecting Bruce a little bit.
I'm cool.
Okay, well, Trey,
Hi.
you two are working together, so I'll let you share this turn. You guys just got all this information. So technically, it's Onaya's turn.
I would have relayed to her.
Lila.
I would have relayed to her that
Y'all need to come up with some origins. if y'all
Okay,
want
so
to
I'm
be
gonna
known.
go ahead and heal this woman.
fits.
I
Everyone
have.
knows me.
Hold on, what do I have? I do have the first aid and resuscitations, and then I have the survival kit and the medical scan.
Oh, she's messed up. Okay. She has a health of 5.
Mm.
Resuscitating her could kill her. But you do have a specialty in resuscitation. So I can assure you she won't die from that.
may I say something?
Yeah.
But didn't you say that she is unable to be resuscitated? I could have sworn you
That's unable to be resuscitated safely. The other
Like I may
person in the pod
resuscitate
is
her, but she's like in a coma.
Yes. The other person is you resuscitate them. They're fine. You resuscitate this person. She may die.
So what if you try to heal her before we resuscitate her? Like try to give her
You
something.
can't heal her until you open the pod, which is resuscitation.
So I'll go ahead and resuscitate
I'm
her.
telling you, you're not going to kill her by resuscitating her. You are a specialist.
But I may resuscitate her and she just like.
You resuscitated her fine. She is at 5 health. Heal her.
So I can heal her now. My healing, what is that? Which one is that one?
That would be either your first aid or your hypo spray.
Okay.
What happened to the rain?
First
You're,
aid.
you're inside.
First aid.
Yeah, technically, you're supposed to have ship noises now.
Can we have
Like
dripping?
starship
Who
noises.
knows?
And like dripping, like
Can I use my stabilizer?
Yes.
I want to use my stabilizer.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay, I can say that her condition will not worsen. So she'll stay at the 5. She won't deteriorate because of your actions.
so she's stabilized.
She's stable, but she is not in any good condition.
Now can I heal her?
You can teleport her out, but resuscitating her may give more story.
Wait, like we'll be able to.
Talk to her.
Yeah, we would question us and take.
Can I go ahead and try to resuscitate her?
You would have to get the agreement. Well, no, you actually have another healing device that that's not in your turn's over. Everybody else would have to give up their turn and say, I don't want to play, let her do this.
Right.
For her to be able to take this action.
But I'm allowed to just take her out.
Yes. You've moved her out of the machine and you've stabilized her on the floor.
Okay.
So everybody else would have to say, like, you would have to be like, give me a minute. And then everybody would,
What is she trying to do? What are you trying to do?
she's trying to keep this woman from dying and bring her back to consciousness.
We're gonna allow that then.
Okay, then roll your d20 again.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we couldn't even say no. Like Captain was like, no, we're letting this happen.
What is that?
7.
7.
Oh my God, I thought it was a 1.
You almost killed her. No story.
Okay,
Don't worry, I got this. You have a needle in her eye.
currently you cannot resuscitate her or heal her anymore. She's too unstable. So,
Hey, y'all just made it work.
no, I'm just saying you can't do any more help to her at this moment.
Okay, but later on, maybe
Okay,
if she's
so
She's
still
still at 5 health.
We'll just put a pin in that. We'll come back to that later.
Sorry,
Fine,
Captain.
just leave it there before.
Good.
Side
Gotta rub
quest.
my shoulder.
Look, we've got beds over here. Though.
Oh,
We can't
Naya.
just put her on a bed.
Roll your senses times 2. I mean, what is your
Which one you
senses?
want me to use? It's literally a 3.
Roll your senses a difficulty
one?
of 2. The one that looks like a square.
This way.
Roll it 2 times.
Roll it 3 times.
But you want 2 successes, right?
2.
Roll it again.
That's a fail, right?
Wait, what do you have to have on this one? I thought it was a 3 or above.
Yeah,
Oh,
4.
yes, above a 3.
Captain Manuel Ortega jumps out of his pod, floats over to you, and grabs you.
Me?
You. You guys see this ghostly.
So this happened very fast.
Very fast. This ghostly corpse just kind of snatched around her, and his head is kind of snapping and kind of making all kinds of weird actions.
But I can identify this person.
So I
This
You
thing.
said it's a ghost?
Do you have
No,
time to identify
The
this person while
actual
he's got
withered
you?
corpse of Captain Ortega from Pod 1 crawled out of his
Can I-
pod and jumped onto her.
Hold
Okay,
on, do
well,
I have
whose
all
turn
these
is it?
things too?
You have everything you see on your sheet.
Whose turn is it?
Technically, it's Onion's.
Can I
I mean, Lila's.
can I pull? I don't know if this is right. Never mind. I don't know. Can I pull out my phaser?
It's already out. It's in your hand.
It was always
You just have to use it.
Can I kill this man?
It's a ghost.
Let me go.
No, he's a withered
Not a
corpse.
ghost. He's a withered.
He is holding you from behind. You cannot
Stop,
get a good
Nick.
shot
You're
on
making me uncomfortable. I have foreign reflexes though.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a chance, right?
You just karate chops the head off.
I have four.
Pause. Flying through
What
the
you-
grass instead.
My strength is a 2, but I have
Well,
four.
the only reason your
reflexes.
reflexes isn't helping you is because you didn't notice him coming.
It was a surprise.
Ah.
It was a surprise. It was a surprise attack. Anyway,
I know. I didn't see that.
He is behind you. You cannot get a grip on him. You're going to actually need someone else to shoot this off of you.
I was gonna
So
say.
somebody gotta have a good weapon.
I have a ray gun.
I'm going to assume that Lila screamed, "Somebody get this goddamn thing off of me!"
I can't
And
say
she started
that, right?
spinning around.
That's.
I like to use my gravity boost.
What do you mean? Oh, we're gonna turn.
Somebody
We're gonna turn. We're gonna turn. It's still.
Help me!
This.
Now you can use this turn to jump.
I thought I ain't have 50.
So it's Roman's turn,
I
actually.
can't
Yeah,
do
my
it.
big
It's
finger.
not my turn.
Not your turn.
I
Man.
thought it was Nick's turn.
No, Roman and Nick took the turn
And
together
No, oh yeah, we took our turns together. Dang it.
to decipher who the people were.
Where's
And you got the names Commander Silva, Captain Manuel Ortega, and Cadet Jamie Chambers. By the way, it's your turn.
If I was to use my phaser, how would that work? How would the aim work?
I'm pretty sure
It
you can
depends
do
on how good you aim.
I'm saying
Roll
like,
it, roll it.
what stat is it?
It's your D20. You'll roll a D20 versus your training. Your training is 13.
Oh, don't get.
If you roll a 1, you may kill her.
But the next person.
Not
is
Wait,
like,
kill
really
me?
weapon.
Not kill her, but maybe stun you. I don't know what
Okay,
he's doing.
no.
I don't know. Depends on what he's doing.
I think.
I was gonna say you can't forfeit your turn. I do have.
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to remember your name. What is it?
I'm glad everyone-
She should handle it. She's the
Then give
weapon
her a
specialist.
command.
So
What's the command?
Shoot them.
save the healer.
Okay, alright. What do I do? Because my spacesuit also has very good aim.
Ah.
Gank the healer.
Then roll your roll your
D20.
yeah, roll a D20. The 20-sided dice. We're getting to you, Bruce. Come on, we're getting there.
Some of us enjoy your presence.
I'm still sensing animosity. I don't know why.
Oh,
This
oh, was I not doing a good job hiding that?
You landed a 20.
I got a 20.
You got a 20?
It landed a 20.
What were you doing?
I was shooting.
Tell me how.
What?
What were you
Which
doing
one?
with your weapon?
What kind of shot?
Oh, I was, oh gosh, shoot
What kind of weapon?
Yes,
you
I
have?
hope you do.
a carbine rifle.
Okay, tell me what you did.
I don't know what they do.
I know. Pull
Oh,
the trigger.
Okay,
Press the buttons on
I'm
the
gonna-
gun, Ensign.
I'm gonna do a rivet.
No, we're not incense.
She acting like
What the
We're not incense.
She acting like one. Okay.
I'm not an
A
incense.
rivet impales the target, knocking them back one space and deals 1d8 times 5, plus it does a condition. So that means you should find an 8-sided dice. 8-sided dice look like
A D8.
a d8. Here, find a d8 for me, please.
I have it here.
I'm having a brain fart here. No, this is
No,
That's
we
the-
did that one.
Thank you. Yes, the one that looks like 2 pyramids together.
This one. Trade.
So this one?
Yes, this one.
What am I rolling it for?
Roll it once, multiply it by 5.
3 times 5,
15.
so 15.
Okay, you shot Captain Ortega in the back. He flew off of her and got stuck to the wall, and he's kind of scrambling with a rivet in him, going with one of his shoulders kind of stuck in the wall.
Okay.
But he is not.
There you go.
He's not
That
in
was
the. Thank you.
satisfying.
Thank you. He's not. She's not in danger at the moment.
Oh, well, whatever.
At the moment. Alright, Bruce, it's up to you.
I'm gonna kill.
Okay. He can't actually resist what you're doing. So what are you doing?
I was going to say I'm going to incinerate this person with my
Crap. He took 15 damage. He only had 20 health. I'm going to assume that he started screaming, kicking around, and just burned to death there while glaring.
Great.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Thank you.
Mission complete. Only
So you still have a person that's partially alive on the ground, and you still have Cadet Chambers inside Pod 8.
we should go talk to him.
Dear child.
We got to assess them
What
first, though, right?
Opening the pod.
The person in the pod, Cadet Jamie Chambers.
It's my turn now, right?
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, seeing as I don't know jack squat about medicine, can I use my exotic energies in life force. See what was wrong with Captain Ortega?
Captain Ortega looked like he was suffering from transdimensional psychosis, which puts you in a living death state.
Oh, great. He's dead and possessed himself.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
He's Danny Phantom.
That's a very good way of putting it. It was literally a type of sickness that can only happen if multiple warp drives or transdimensional drives are used together.
Oh. That's enough here.
Now, since Bruce destroyed him.
My professional opinion as an engineer is that that's bad.
Okay, so we still have one chamber that hasn't been opened yet. Do you want to open it?
Which one
Let's
happened
see your
open?
nana.
Cadet chambers.
But that was the last
Come
one,
here,
right?
on this side.
They said it was perfectly healthy.
Perfectly healthy. The chamber seems to be functioning fine.
You wanna sit
Seems
with
to
me?
be.
What are you doing?
Seems to be.
I would rather consult the team before I did that.
Talk to your captain.
Captain.
Or first commander, whoever. Well, captain's in charge.
That was not the first commander. Fuck that guy.
Right up,
Still
see?
sensing some animosity.
Yes, you are.
Doesn't say there's no like
Sean eventually.
gestures in this game.
No, the first thing you said when we met each other was I don't like androids. They suck.
Is that what
It
It was
is
a
true.
bit racist.
Just
on
hire
that.
me.
You gotta apologize. Anyway,
I mean, I don't blame
I'm
you, but I'm not
joking.
here.
It's your fun.
okay.
You better get some more.
Captain, what is your opinion on Miss Chambers?
You talking about
It's
the
actually
one in
Mister.
Mister? Oh, I thought you said woman. I
James.
thought you said they were both women.
You know what? I actually have a typo here. I have male and female. So
Nice
Jamie
name.
is both.
Thank you.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and make it female.
Yeah, hand it
Jamie's a
down.
girl. Moving on.
This is paper.
Okay,
So let me
Jamie
just go ahead and hand it.
Yeah, we should
Thank
get
you
some
so much.
information. Maybe she knows
Your mama
something
said
about what's
thank
going on.
you.
Welcome.
Okay. In for opinion.
His haircut looks so
I
good.
will open
It's gonna look even better with
Okay.
red.
You open up cadet
And it
chambers.
shouldn't, he don't have to
Chamber.
look here, so it
Chamber,
shouldn't
chamber.
take that long.
Oh,
Tell me how
gosh.
big y'all
I
want.
thought you guys might get it.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
So when it opens up, she looks around. She goes, "Hey, who are all of you people? What happened? Are we back at base?"
Your team died.
She says, "My team died. You're kidding, right?"
No. Your team
We
is
totally incinerated the cabin.
Instantly, she goes into a panic.
Yeah.
She starts to scream, "What happened? What happened? Everybody's dead."
I'd like to attempt to calm her down.
How?
Persuade her that everything will help and everything's going to be fine.
There's a 2 difficulty.
2? Okay, I have 4 persuasion. That's a 3. That's 5. That's another 3. That's a 4.
Okay. She says, "I understand what you're trying to tell me here, but you're telling me that everyone's dead? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. The last thing that I heard, the ship was under some sort of attack and the captain was going to purge the ship."
Miss Chambers, that's what we need to find out.
She says, "So you guys are a rescue team? A rescue team?" And she starts freaking out and bawling again.
There.
Don't I have like empathy and stuff?
I don't know.
Do you have the empathy thing? I'm
hold
not
on.
gonna go.
I have emotion, truth, life, and hold on. Well, no. Yeah, I have empathy. Well, it's not my turn
I
though.
know this is weird, but can we use our communications officer to talk to this person?
Miss Whisper?
Yeah.
She is a liaison.
I'm gonna take off my helmet just to be more personable with her.
She's not, well, she's charismatic. She's extremely charismatic.
Yeah.
What's her number?
5.
Mine's a 4.
So, yeah. Okay, Carter. What?
I was just for flavor. I'm taking off my helmet just to be more personable.
Does she have empathy too?
No, but she has 5 in charisma, so she's so nice and likable and beautiful that she could probably talk her down without much distress.
Even though I have empatheticness and the number 4 for charisma?
I'm gonna tell you that your charisma still would be very helpful with this. Inside of here it says use any social stat for a difficulty of 2 to convince her to calm down. You can calm her down in any way you want. But just know that there are 2.
Well, I've already tried.
You
I've
can
already
only use
persuaded her.
She's going to freak out twice. This is the second freak out. So
I've already done all I can.
yeah, he calmed her down the first time. She's freaking out again. use any social stat.
I
to
can't use
calm her.
charisma and empathy. I can only use one.
Yes.
She's asking about her empathy.
You don't want to use your implant on her at this moment.
Why does my sheet always end up over here?
Okay. Well, I guess you Mrs. Whisper can go.
All right.
Yeah, Miss Whisper needs a turn. I did so well at convincing her to come in.
Let it be.
Yeah, right?
What does it say?
Play it where it lies.
It's a fail. It's 2 fails.
Caddyshack rules.
3 fails. 4 fails.
What is Miss Whisper?
Can I go?
She is the
Wait, no, I
ship's
can't
liaison.
go. It's not my turn, right?
She's the counselor.
Isn't that how it goes?
She is an inorganic artificial life form created completely on a planet that had no human involved.
Okay. So
Are we still
she's
going in
tech-
turns?
She's worse than a techno.
Oh, okay.
Or
cool.
does anyone get to talk to
Her
this lady?
people are independent of human influence.
Let's
She
go
is
on
an
turn.
alien
Okay.
robot.
So as a player, I'm not gonna do this.
Huh?
No, never mind.
Okay.
So I
Sorry.
need to
She
wait.
actually failed her way all the way through that.
So no one can help her now.
I don't know. It's your turn. You can calm her down.
You try to calm her down.
Okay, I have 4 incorrect.
Okay, roll it. Roll your charisma. Roll it. Roll it quick. We're running out of time. Okay, roll it again. You still have 3 more chances.
You're gonna have to
Oh, no.
like
We'll roll
put
this
some magic on
There's
that.
got to be a rule.
Roll that one. There you go.
Okay, one more.
Got one more in that.
Oh my.
What number was that?
That was
6.
6.
Okay.
Heaven or hell.
5.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you actually calm her down.
Thank you, Bruce.
She's actually sitting there just kind of mumbling to herself, pointing. She says, "Is that the captain?" And she says, "Where is everybody?" And she's just panicking. She says, "I want to leave."
It's Nick's turn, right?
It is.
Why does she want to leave?
She says, "This place was infested with creatures. I don't know what kind, but the captain told us to get off of the ship immediately, or told us to get in stasis pod immediately so that he could purge the ship."
That's sad.
I don't think we should tell her that they failed, huh?
She
You
knows.
guys just told her that
We-
everyone is dead.
We already
Oh, yeah.
And
did.
that you're a
We-
rescue group. You've destroyed her brain already.
Yeah, she's tripping balls right now.
But we calmed her down.
You did calm her down, but you reminded her that she's not
We destroyed her spirits.
but she knows that everyone that she cared about is either dead or. And she goes, "Is that Commander Silva on the floor? Do something!"
She's falling and she can't get up.
Oh, is that's the one I rescued.
She's still there with 5 health stable.
Can I use my persuasion
What are you persuading her for?
to get more information?
I'm going to tell you, she's told you everything she knows.
Okay.
She doesn't really have more information dealing with the situation that she finds herself in. She was told to get into the
Right now,
pod,
she's just
that
saying
they
she
were
wants to
gonna-
get off,
they were
right?
gonna purge the place. She's saying, "I want to get off. I want to leave."
Is this another sphincter?
No, that is a locked door.
Oh, okay.
With the sphincter.
It's got a sphincter shaped keyhole.
Yes. You need a sphincter shaped key.
This ship is just a whole giant sphincter.
Huh?
We've done everything we can with the computer console.
Yes, the computer console just told you who was alive and who was dead, just like you guys found out on your own.
Captain. What do, man?
I will tell you that
Can we heal this woman now?
the computer is automatically
Yeah,
repairing the
she's pretty good
stasis
then.
pods. So the stasis pods are currently in repair.
Okay, well, that's a little off my mind.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Can we try to heal
I
this
didn't
woman
know
that's on the
that.
ground?
Yes, she has 5 health and she's stable at the moment.
Oh.
Okay, Ocean. Can you heal her?
Okay, Roman, are you telling her to heal him
Yes,
on your
yes.
turn? Okay, you're telling.
Me
You're the ship's doctor. You just got a command on the
to
captain's
heal
turn.
this lady?
So use your turn. Use his turn to heal.
I use a 20.
Yes.
How many heals do I get?
What are you using?
I mean, how many?
I think you just roll it once.
Oh, I'm so slow. Hold on.
What are you using?
9.
Okay, and roll a 10-sided dice times 4. That's the one that looks
Double
like a diamond.
Okay, this one.
No, wait.
Yeah, that's it.
Wrong. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Roll how many times?
1.
Sounds
You
fun.
gotta be good at rolling dice.
What is that? 8?
Just pick it up and hold it straight.
It's an 8.
Let's
Times
times
4.
4.
32.
So her health is now up. It's substantial enough for her to start coming to be conscious.
She's at like 37, right?
37.
Plus 5.
37.
42 plus 5.
Weren't you
42?
taunting something?
She's awake.
32 plus 5.
32. Okay, so we got 37.
She's awake. She says, "Where is she? Where is she?" And she kind of puts an arm out towards you. Where is she?
Oh, I gotta tell this lady.
She says, "My name is Commander Georgina Silva. My girl, my daughter, Maya, she's here. Find Maya. She didn't get in the pod with me."
I can send my support drone to locate, or I can use my field scanner, right,
Is it still your turn?
to look for life. I think. If
You-
the,
Your support drone is probably one of the better ideas that I've heard to tackle this problem.
because I have a locator. You don't think
because you
that
have a locator.
the field scanner can scan for life? Oh, because she
already did
could
that.
be
She
dead.
says, "I don't have any pictures of my daughter on me. They're in my room on the 3rd floor."
So we'll send the support drone to locate the
My-
daughter.
New
She
quest
says-
uploaded.
This is a quest. She says, "My daughter is 6 years old and she's stuck on this ship all by herself. Please, please save my little girl."
But I could find her and she could be dead.
I guess you're pretty morbid, but I guess that's the game we're playing.
Yeah.
Her name is Maya Silver. That's what you have. Silva.
So who's
Silva.
looking for her? I just sent my drone, so now what?
Your drone will go around to every single living person it comes in contact with and go tweet, tweet, Maya Silva. Tweet, tweet, Maya Silva. And if the person doesn't answer Maya Silva, it will not return with Maya Silva. And it will keep infinitely looking until it finds her.
And if it doesn't,
I'm telling you, you are sending your drone off on a wild goose chase.
so I shouldn't even
Your
send.
drone might not even be able to access certain doors. Getting that drone that far away
So
from
can
you,
I just do the field scanner then and just scan for life? And if there is no life, then
We already scanned for life.
you can scan for life, but I'm telling you, you're
there's
going to
nothing we can do.
use your field scanner to scan a room before you get to it, but you're not going to be able to scan the entire ship for life. That's not going to work. You're going to have to actually get into the console of the ship that scans the whole ship for life.
Yeah, we need to be in the, in the
on,
control
on the bridge in the control room. Yes, to do
Oh,
that.
that's kind of explaining at the beginning whenever I
Yeah.
used my thermal and everything was me.
Whose turn is it? Is it Silver's turn?
I think it should be your turn now.
Is it Silver's
after
turn?
she-
Or is it-
No, technically she used her turn on command. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. So where are we at? So
She gave a quest. She needs to be rescued. Cadet Jamie Chambers also needs to be rescued. That's where we are.
Jamie Chambers
And we
as
can-
of the girl that's freaking out.
The healthy freak out, yes. And then we can move on to another page.
We on the same page?
You guys are on page 3.
I'm
there
trying,
power
man.
on the third
Look,
Wait,
man.
hold
Is
on.
there power on the third
I
floor?
was gonna say there's so much to do.
That's a good thing though.
There's so much room for activities.
Is there power on the third
You're
floor?
technically on page 5.
Out of how many?
40.
Okay.
About 40.
See, we're making progress.
Hey, but
Yeah.
this, it's
We're an
good
eighth
that-
of the way there.
I'm still helping you.
Because
Is
you
there-
don't
is
stop
there
and
power
make a
on the
second.
Look, man.
third floor?
Do you have
I'm
another
doing my
book?
best.
Do you have another book?
I would like to
He
go to
doesn't.
the third floor.
The elevator is not working.
Okay. So we have to get the elevator working first before the.
Oh, those-
Okay.
Yeah.
Get
knew
the
how to fix an
survivors
elevator.
off of the ship before I kill them. They are worth experience. The first one of you that puts a tag on it gets the experience.
Okay,
Tag those
okay.
fucking survivors.
Okay.
Okay, then I will negotiate because I have treaties, and negotiation
You
in
don't
my
have to
electives.
negotiate with her. She is a victim of a alien invasion. She wants to go home. Get her off of the ship.
Okay, well, I will get them off the ship.
But then she's gonna be upset because of her daughter.
She told you to find her daughter. She is in no kind of way of finding her daughter on her own. Get her off of the ship.
Okay.
You are a rescue crew. Get these people off of the ship and keep moving.
Okay. Well,
So who's using their locators to get your transporters, your personal, not your personal ones, the ones that you were given by the pilot on the ship? Who's using their locators to get people off the ship? Because that gives experience.
I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll do it too.
it's my turn.
it is her turn.
That's what
There's going to be plenty of people on this ship.
Please.
And we're running out of time.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to
Oh,
get
very much so
these
running out of
women-
time.
off of the ship.
You can't do both. You only get one locator.
Okay.
Transport. You'd have to actually leave the ship to go get another. But you could also walk them outside. However you want to do it. We just need you to make a decision.
Okay.
And she dies. Moving on. I'm just kidding. We're going to use the bathroom. Make a decision.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, I just pressed play. We're now recording.
Okay. The elevator door is closed and doesn't seem to be functioning properly. It seems to be, it's making some sort of noise, like kink, kink, like it won't open, like it's trying to open whenever you get close to it.
What was your suggestion?
What's his name again?
Virgil.
Virgil. You should talk to
Is it your
Virgil.
turn?
Virgil,
It's not my turn.
I was gonna say it's my turn. Virgil, can you help us get the elevators fixed so we can get to the bridge?
Virgil pops up. He says, the elevator. It does appear to be a bit jammed. I would just give it a little bit of manpower. That should get it open.
Okay, well I'm gonna go punch it. No.
The door.
You can't punch it.
And then you roll one arm.
Can I help them? My strength is at 5.
Yes.
Would you like some help?
Wait, I thought we were taking turns still.
Yes, try to help me get the elevator door open.
So you can ask someone to assist you during your turn.
Okay.
There is that mechanic is allowed.
Okay. Well, Callisto, would you mind helping me get this elevator door open so I can have a look inside?
So what's your strength?
Probably not good.
2. What's your strength?
5.
You guys aren't strong enough to open the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Be in bed.
No.
Can we use multiple
You
people?
could ask for more help. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, will everyone help me open this door
I refuse.
except for the captain?
No, I don't want to.
Will you do it for me, not for him?
Yeah. Forgive me this one time.
No.
Fuck off.
Fair enough, maybe.
So, what is your strength?
My strength right now is 3.
Mine is 4.
Okay.
So I guess I don't refuse.
Okay. So that's 3, 7, 12, 14.
Okay, so everybody combines their strength for this
Or
round.
here, let's say that Lila helps us too.
I'm not gonna make y'all roll that out because we have a lot of. I normally would make you all roll it out and see if you were strong enough, but I'm not gonna do it now because we're running out of time.
There's 6 people around.
That's 16 strength.
There's a chance you still wouldn't do it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's 16
Move.
strength.
Moving on. So once the door opens up, you realize that the door isn't actually, the elevator isn't actually on the right level. It looks like you could kind of get above the elevator a little bit. You could probably get your hand in there, maybe get your head in there, but it wouldn't. But you would have to get inside of the elevator, open up the hatch above, and then climb.
Okay, well I like to use my gravity boots to go up the
Your
elevator.
turn is over. You used it to combine your crew. It is technically your turn.
Does the okay, so I can fit inside the cabin of the elevator, or I can stick my hand up above the elevator.
Which I would not do.
Just looking from here, does it look? Can I see anything wrong with the cables on the
No,
elevator?
the cables are fine.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to climb inside the elevator.
Okay, you climb inside the elevator. The elevator,
Is this
Move.
okay, person?
yeah, bring me one too.
Which one?
The brown. The elevator kind of jumbles just a little bit as you get
Can I
into it,
have one too?
but it's definitely supporting your weight.
Okay.
You gotta ask your
which is
parents
good,
that.
because I'm probably the
It's
heaviest
almost
person
here.
here.
You are not
I have
tall enough to
one.
reach the hatch.
You can't.
Yeah.
I'm like
Can he
6'4".
have
You're not tall enough to reach
Roman,
that.
That's
can
a
he have
tall
one?
elevator.
These elevators are used to
Can he-
actually move industrial things like vehicles.
Can I recommend that we all skip turns to my
Captain,
church so I can use my
can your
driver's
son
license
have
to
one of
fix this
these?
right now?
Or do you want me to split one
So
with him or something?
we
Yes,
keep going
please.
forward.
It's 10
I'd like
o'clock.
to inspect the
Signal.
console in the elevator. See what's
You be
wrong.
glad that I'm
I'm
getting
sure there has to be
Say
something.
thank you to your
The
dad.
panel has wiring
Never
that
mind.
looks like it's been
Thank
cut or
you.
slashed.
Alright.
It can be easily repaired.
Great. I'm going to
I'll
repair.
show you that big old piece.
Roll a 1d20.
I'm gonna need a bigger piece
This is
too.
the charge
But I got
of my
this side
repair
that's the
kit.
most cream in it.
I'm sure there's got to be more of these on the ship somewhere.
There are.
Fix your attitude too while you going in there eating.
That's a natural 20.
Oh my god! Alright, the elevator work.
The elevator works better than it's ever worked before.
Yeah, so your engineer just fucked the elevator game.
Yeah.
Fuck my
Oh, I see the problem. So I'm going to turn it off.
game. Just press the up button. Bruce, up.
You didn't even press a button, did you?
So yeah, the elevator completely is completely working and will take you up to the second floor. But just know you are still on the first, and there is a lot of it that still needs to be explored and survivors that have not been found. So you may not want to jump ahead to the second floor.
I wasn't suggesting. I was just getting it working.
The elevator works.
My impulse as an engineer is to fix things that are broken.
You fix the fuck up.
I got stuff to do,
It's
buddy.
your turn.
Lila.
The elevator's
The
fixed,
elevator's
but there
working.
still may be some
People to
survivors
feel,
on the first floor.
heal.
Yes.
But the elevator does open up. Another door is directly in front of you, and it opens up into this area.
So the elevator is the
I'm gonna use my field
The
scanner.
elevator is the throughway.
The elevator is a throughway. So
Can I-
now you just opened up this entire floor, and the elevator actually will go up if you press up.
We
There we
gotta
go.
We gotta
Virgil
start
says,
scanning.
Virgil
Just gotta go
says,
with our
I
gut and
wouldn't
do it.
suggest it.
I'm gonna do a field scanner.
Thanks,
Okay.
Virgil. Your
Scan
assistance is
for-
appreciated.
Is life considered energy? Like if energy in people? Oh, okay. Then I'll just scan for
So
life.
once this door
Roll a
opens,
d20.
once this door opens, anything running to just compete in my face.
No.
Okay.
When the
good.
door opened up, it opened up to a corridor that seemed to almost be untouched. It's beautiful. I just started describing things more.
Please.
I'm sorry. On the other side of that door, it's beautiful. The carpets are red, and it looks like
Sorry.
it looks like you
18.
just opened up into a casino kind
It's
of.
an 18.
Is there a couch?
There are couches. You can see couches and stools and chairs and little kiosks. The place looks like it's a place of entertainment.
Very lavish.
Very lavish.
Oh, thank.
I wrote an 18.
All of this,
Okay.
sorry, all of this is red carpeting.
Does it still stink?
No, it's not. It's very sterile,
Oh, turns over.
but it is awkwardly quiet. Yes,
You
you
want
did.
one?
She rolled an 18 on trying to detect
You want me to
life.
get you a whole one?
You.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you see what I rolled?
Mhm.
Is that a bad thing?
No, you just broke his game.
No, not really.
You weren't expecting me to be that
We
powerful?
androids need to stick together.
You sense one life form here.
I feel like I
And you sense one life form here.
Me?
Yes.
Now somebody else's turn?
On your turn, you use your field scanner, and it sensed a life form in both of these characters.
Only one for each.
Just sensing.
And now I have to go.
Yes.
Is that all you
If you want, you can say, I want to go to this area here, or this area here, where I sense
What's this?
that appears to be, it's upside down, it's hurting my brain.
Okay.
This is a restaurant, and this is a nightclub. Restaurant with all the tables,
Restaurant.
nightclub with the small tables. Okay.
So the restaurant has more tables?
Yeah, but there's
Okay.
still only one
Yeah,
form of life
That's a
there.
nightclub. That's a restaurant. Nightclub is a stage.
It's actually referred to as the dining hall. The dining hall has
You hand this back.
The dining hall has two entrances. It has a stairwell that leads down into it. It has 6 tables, 24 seats, and what appears to be a food printer that is malfunctioning and food is dripping out of it. There are 3 chambers, and food is just leaking onto the floor, and it looks like it's been leaking for a long time because it's everywhere, and the room smells repulsive.
Oh, great.
You know that the first chamber is the meat chamber. It's brown and looking a little bit like shit. The second chamber is the vegetable chamber, which is kind of
Also brown.
yellowy and green mixing together in a milky pus.
Yeah, but you're the one.
Then the last chamber is the vitamin fluid chamber, which is clear and foggy with little things floating in it.
Oh,
I have to fix one of them.
No, I'm just telling you what the machine does. This is y'all's shit. Eventually, you're going to need to eat in the mess hall.
So eventually I'm going to have to fix everything.
But is my turn over?
I really just described the room to you.
Is my turn over now that I'm in
Because
this
she
room?
used her.
Or do I
No.
have to?
Did you
You
move
want
to
to
the
do-
room?
No, she used her field scanner. That was her.
So I don't see anyone. Oh,
No,
so I don't have to
you don't see
I
anyone
can't do
in the
nothing
room.
else?
No, you
I'm just standing in a room while
you can make a movement action into
You're not in the room. You scan the room from a distance.
Okay. Can I go in the room?
Okay, you went to and then you saw all of those things. You don't see anyone, but you did notice that there's so much food everywhere. There's barely anywhere to walk. There also seems to be soda dispensers on the walls as well.
Oh, they just started drinking soda. Great.
Is there trash? Like, where all this
I have a
food?
question.
The shit will clean itself once you tell it to.
Never mind, I'll wait until my turn.
Okay,
Sounds like we need a janitor.
Nick,
It's not me.
Sometimes.
you just
Anza.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just-
Wednesdays.
Anza, you just saw Lila walk down the corridor and instantly go towards the restaurant area. She was like, I'm gonna check this out. And she walked into the room. She also screamed out something about, I think there's a life form over here and over there, but I'm gonna check out the restaurant area.
I can't leave the doctor by herself, so I have to go with her. I'm gonna go with her.
When you go into that area, the same description applies. You see the machine and how it's malfunctioning. You notice how there's food everywhere. And you notice, roll your senses. This is a census check
Which
time.
one is he using? 20?
No, you're using D6s, and you need to actually, do you have a census of 3 or higher?
No, I have a 2.
You cannot see.
Oh boy. Oh no.
You just went in the room with me, can't even
I think I should start going to rooms more often.
Yeah, I think you should. You're the
This is
guy.
not my turn though.
Lead
Like,
by example.
I have a sense of
We can't
the
have 3
Telling
people
us
in
what
one
to do.
room.
No, y'all, you can go in as groups. You can also separate. Just remember where you are when I turn my head towards you and start talking. Okay, Roman, it is your turn. You see the red carpeting, and you notice 2 of your crewmates go into the restaurant area.
I'm gonna follow them into.
Okay, when you get into the restaurant area, you notice the machine, how it's broken. You notice soda dispensers and food everywhere. Make a census check.
With a sense of 4.
Yeah.
So roll the 6-sided 4 times.
The square.
What do you
You need to borrow one?
No. Alright, success. That's a 4.
Okay.
Same.
2 fail. Oh.
What was that, a fail?
Yeah.
You're done.
I have
You have to
4,
get
right?
at least
Yes.
3
I have 4
successes. But you failed twice. So
Which
you only
means-
have a possible 2 other successes. So you failed. Okay.
You went in the room for no reason.
The 3 people in the room with something they can't see.
Well,
All y'all can't be in the room with us,
technically
but
it's your
I can
turn.
see. Can I see?
Okay.
Dude, I wish I'd made my senses
yours
higher.
too.
I thought that others.
But
because
I
we're
can
doing
tell
so
them
much
what-
I told you this is gonna be a
You
scary game. You got
I would like to
So do it.
I would like to go into the nightclub.
Okay.
And the reason that I want to go into the nightclub is because one, she saw that there was life forms inside the nightclub, and I have an elective in theater and performance. So meaning I could probably know the dimensions and everything inside of that nightclub to know where somebody may be hiding.
Okay. When you enter into the nightclub, you notice that the room is extremely well kept. There's a little bit of dust in the air, but it still looks like it almost looks like a 1950s nightclub where there would be one of those speakeasy with one of those metal microphones that kind of look like an oval. There's a piano. You notice that 3 tables, 2 booths, a stage. You see stools, you see the old-fashioned kind of microphone, and you see kind of like a door all the way off in the corner over here. You see a tiny little door that looks like it's a little uncomfortable to get into and almost hidden. Stage,
Big enough for a
holographic generators in the corner. Sorry, this is the dance stage. This is for dancing. This here is a performance stage. As soon as you enter the room, the door locks behind you. An announcer comes up. The announcer speaks in a very slow and droned recorded voice. Ladies and gentlemen, officers and cadets, please take your seats. I present to you now, brighter than the stars of Cyrus, more beautiful than Aphrodite herself, lovelier than the moons of Pacana. Lower your heads, raise your eyes. You are unworthy. I present to you Camilla. And he kind of, a hologram kind of pops up for a second and goes and kind of gestures. Then a woman, a very much alive woman, comes out of these 2 curtains, dressed extremely well, her dress sparkling, her hair beautiful, her skin the most perfect color of yellowy orange. And she starts to sing. Camilla is very beautiful. You can't stop yourself from listening to her unless you can overcome her beauty and voice with your willpower of at least 3.
Willpower?
Can you resist her?
No. I have a willpower of 1.
You have a seat right in front of her at one of her stools, and you start to gush over her. She starts to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been here so long, I don't know where I'm from, I can't find my own. I don't know where my mom, I don't know where my dad. And she kind of starts to tell the story about how she's lost. You are extremely attracted to her. Once her song finishes, you notice that the room is full of people and they're all clapping slowly, but they're not looking at the person on stage.
Oh, I know what's happening.
They're looking at you.
I'm not gonna give it away then.
Did you
Should I
just
give
step
it
into
away?
The Shining?
I don't know what's
Don't give it away. Don't give it away,
I was
cause
gonna say, you want me to give it away?
I don't give a damn.
I was gonna say, you must be in one of those, simulation rooms.
Wrong.
Dang it.
Okay, well, very good guess. That would be these 3 here.
Okay.
but the only thing that I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to say
this is
that. The
all
only
of
thing
that?
I'm questioning is
holiday.
if there's one form of life form, right, and the ship, all this stuff just happened on the ship, and there's this human being just standing there deceiving me.
Isn't
that kinda weird, isn't
curious?
Like, that don't even make sense. I'm not gonna rescue you. What you doing up there?
She's not deceiving you. She's performing.
But does she not know what happened?
Do you
Maybe
not
she's
see people
being
clapping
forced
for
to.
her? Anyway, she
But
says,
I don't
she says,
understand
thank you
that.
all very, very much.
I thought
And for
she-
my next number, you notice the people in the audience their faces start to kind of contort a little bit when she says next number, and they're kind of doing like this, and they look at you, and one of them has a tear, and one of them says, and she starts to sing her next song, blah, 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 and you cannot help them.
She's like a mermaid.
Moving on. Bruce.
Hold up.
A siren.
Somebody come break down the storm.
But Bruce doesn't know it.
No one knows that she's in distress at all. Bruce.
Like, what did you just have to roll to tell what,
Your willpower.
It has to be 3 or more.
I didn't roll anything.
You can always skip.
There's no way
You should have
succeeded.
naturally just.
Oh,
gone
I
into
can't
the
do
room Because
anything.
you wouldn't have checked your willpower because you didn't know what happened to her. You should have just went in there and gotten put under the spell because that's how it would have naturally
I was gonna say, but
happened.
we're taking turn.
Yeah, but you are assuming that you know what happened.
Oh,
to
yeah,
her.
But
Yeah,
he can't
he wasn't
come in there
there.
anyway because the door locked behind me.
You started hearing music, and you can still kind of hear the music. You can hear a woman singing from that door.
Someone can check, but you have to try to get in the door, and then you make it in the door.
Yeah,
and
don't
stuck
say
in
I'm
there.
not going there because I don't have enough willpower to resist her. You haven't been in there.
No
to
one
know
even
that.
went to check on her because no one knows.
You don't know what the situation is. You don't know what's going to go on. You don't know what I'll throw in
That's
front of
fair.
you to assist or not.
You okay?
We're almost done, sweetie.
You're fine.
Are you okay?
Like the goal was to get through this entire first floor on the first game, but I know that's impossible. This was an 8-hour floor, and you guys see what I mean now.
Sorry, I had to work today.
No, that's
How dare you?
I know, right?
I mean,
I'm sorry, I have to work tomorrow.
it's the way
I
it is.
know that's right.
I have to
Wait,
work. We all
does
have to
everybody
tomorrow.
work Saturday? Is anybody off Saturday?
I'm off Saturday.
I was gonna say,
We're all
I was gonna say,
Not anymore.
Nick, you're off Saturday?
I was gonna say I am off Saturday, but I told Ryan I was
We-
going to destroy something.
We will start discussing the next game after this one. I will get us all together. I have like this little group chat. I'll add you to.
I'm
Ooh.
sleepy.
We're almost done. We can
Yeah,
actually
okay.
stop now if you want.
No,
I was
it's
gonna
your turn,
take
right?
my last
No,
turn
it's his turn.
because I'm at the very end.
almost
I
done.
guess I go into the room because I don't know. I go into the theater.
You can't even get in the room.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that. When you get to the door is locked, and you can't seem to open it. But you see her sitting in the room by herself.
Was the glass door?
Yes, it is. It's actually a glass door.
So she just sitting in the room. No, ain't nobody standing nowhere.
No, there's a woman standing in front of her that seems to be talking to her through a microphone.
But he can't see
Can you
anything
see
else.
the woman?
Yes.
But he
I
can't
was-
see the people.
No.
Dang it! I always need to make 2 separate actions. It's so
Can I see the
frustrating.
people?
Then we'll talk about that, and I'll adjust.
Okay.
After this game, you guys are going to all tell me the things that you wanted and that you didn't get, and I'm going to adjust the game accordingly.
And
So
it's
if you
still his
say-
turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So technically, could he like
I was gonna say the only
roll
way I see
intelligence or
around
something to
this.
see if he
Does-
can understand?
I was
You
gonna
have to
say,
scan?
does anybody have a
Intelligence is the application.
I have a willpower
So
of
if he's
3.
trying to understand something, he would have to use his wisdom. Which we
I have a
don't
willpower of 3 and Nick has a willpower of 5. But me and Nick are both in this room with all this
I was-
stuff. Can we leave?
I was
It's
gonna
on your
say,
turn.
I was gonna say, can I say your name one more time? I'm so sorry. Anza. I was gonna say, can I get Anza and bring Anza in front of this?
But do you have a way to communicate?
You all have communicators.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, can I use my communicator to call? I'm using my communicator to call Anza to come to this
Then Ansa's gonna
room with me
leave me.
because I noticed that Lila isn't hearing any of my screams.
Okay.
No,
You.
no, I'm not Lila.
Okay, but you aren't hearing any of
Oh yeah,
the scream.
I forgot you were.
Callisto.
Callisto. Okay, we'll get each other's names eventually when we make up characters and
Hello,
pictures. And
I'm Fitz.
Yeah.
some sort of backstories for what your
Can we start
origin
dressing
status.
as our people?
I don't care. We'll get to that. This is just a beta preliminary game to see how the rules work and to work it out. Okay.
Yeah, I go get both of them
Okay. So you called them both on
my
your
communicator.
communicator. So do you guys want to share turns with him?
Share turn means that we can both
you
jump in
you
and
can
make
leave
actions.
you can leave your restaurant area and you can go to the
Yeah,
the club area.
Yes, but I'm going to memorize that the food needs to be fixed and that there's someone in that room.
Okay, you guys come to the door. The door is glass. You can see through it. You see her sitting there, Callisto, sitting in the room all by herself. She can't do anything. She seems to be mesmerized, looking at this beautiful, beautiful woman. You're actually feeling mesmerized and wanting to go into the room too.
But I have 3 willpower. He has 5 willpower.
He does have 5 willpower, so she could probably see completely through this if done.
So I'm not gonna use my
But
willpower.
it's still a difficult task.
I don't know because we don't
Camilla-
even know what's going on in there.
Camilla is your first, basically the first time you guys are going to be mentally manipulated by someone.
So is the only thing that we can use in this scenario like willpower? Is that the only
That's
one
the
of these
only-
at the top?
The only way to resist her is with your will.
Oh my
Can
god.
I also ask if Miss Whisper will come with me?
You got like 2.
I was gonna say.
2 willpower. Why you want with you?
Oh, I
She
can see. I was
only
looking at
got
senses.
2
Is there nothing I can do?
But she's invisible.
I will definitely
Hold
attack.
on.
I can make a female voice of that. Yeah. Is that
And
what
like my
Donovan got back?
empatheticness
Yes. Okay.
Isn't gonna come into handy because even though it's truth,
So
I
yeah,
can't
she'll
like
go
read
with
the
you.
truth.
She
It's just
has
me
no
being
fucking
truthful.
wisdom, so she'll definitely go with you.
Alright.
Out of character.
I just want everybody.
My empatheticness is only gonna be me being truthful. I can't read or
So
be
is that
You can tell if anyone's lying.
Can I
around
do
you.
anything else on my turn, or because
I
I
can
brought
use it.
everyone here, is that my turn?
But how,
Since
that's
I brought
so
everybody
No,
weird.
here,
you just asked them here, but you just
How do we
used your
get in the
communication.
room? This
Now
is
you
so
can make an
confusing.
action
It's glass.
and
So-
a movement action.
So if we're in here
Okay.
with you, we get to make
So
movies
I'd like
too.
to-
You guys didn't make it into the room. You're standing outside of the glass door.
So we're all.
I was
just-
gonna say Callisto won't hear my screams at all. I would like to get through this door and figure out what's going on.
Oh, but that could hurt them. Does anyone have something they could like? Cause we can't call this man in here.
Can we pick
He's
lock
there with you
somehow?
right now, standing outside the door.
No,
He's
I'm,
not.
No, I'm still in here, but it's not my turn yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like I need like a.
I'm just waiting.
Same.
Can my support drone do
Standing
anything?
here in the elevator.
Can you support your drone do anything?
Open
No,
the
it can't.
door?
Thumb
Does it
says,
have lockpick?
"Thumb me up my arms."
No, it just says
Oh.
locator, video, feed, and manipulator. I'll manipulate the door.
I've got lockpick.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
So this whisper, will you do me a favor? Fix this lock thing?
See, I knew he called you here for a reason.
I will pick this lock for you, but know that I do
No,
this
that's
for my
rated
own.
C.
That's no.
First the androids,
No,
now
I
this.
love it.
She failed.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I blow the door down
Wait a minute, no,
without
it's
hurting
my
anyone?
turn now, isn't it?
I don't know.
But aren't we
Yeah.
still on his turn?
He has called a lot of people.
So all of us
He
get a turn.
technically hasn't made an action towards the door. So I'll give you a chance to make an action towards the door, but your turn is in.
Okay. Man, I guess.
So we're all just standing at the door.
And I can't use my transport
Do
yet.
you remember Vox Machina?
Yeah.
Doors! Remember how every time he got into a door, he was like, fucking door! Like, in Vox Machina, that was the recurring joke in the show, fucking doors. Like,
Everyone's always afraid of the door.
no, because doors, yeah, you're afraid of doors, and then you have to get through them, and he's like, lock doors, I hate doors! And then you see the guy pick up, watch Vox Machina.
I'll do it.
I watched.
I mean,
I can't just blow the door down.
Okay.
That's what I would
Do
do.
you have the ability to blow that door down?
I was
I
gonna say, can
have a
use my
pulse
ray
rifle and a phaser.
No, that would not damage the
Can I
door.
use my ray gun?
No, that would not. You can melt the door, but that would damage the door permanently. You're still gonna want to use the door.
And then the
later.
support
I
drone
can fix
can't
the
manip-
door.
You can fix the
I don't
door. You have to
understand
break the
that.
door.
We can get there when we get there.
Okay, destroy your
Alright,
fucking
I'll do-
ship then.
Wait
Blow
a
your ship
second.
up.
Hold on, is there any other way inside of this room besides this one door?
There's probably a key somewhere.
Can I go send my support drone to find this key?
Your support drone's looking for a child right now.
Man,
No, we didn't do
no,
that.
yeah, we didn't send it. I was gonna say
Your
this
support
was-
drone goes back into the restaurant area.
Oh, it's probably.
Ah,
the
dang
sludge.
it.
I'm sorry.
I brought
I
everybody.
was so tired when I was writing this. I'm so tired. It's so mean. I know.
Bro, I can't.
Oh,
If you try to destroy that door, you have the chance of hurting me.
I know.
And if you hurt me,
And the support drone just went in the
my
room
wrath
with
is
the
gonna be
sludge.
hard.
Nick, do you have anything?
Not next turn.
Yeah,
Doors.
But didn't we
I'm
all
here,
go in here
Nick.
for him though? Only
I'm
one
done.
turn in.
This
You
is-
see what I'm saying?
I'm
Out
sick
of
this
character?
door.
Doors.
Out of character, since we all went in there,
It's like
we're
not-
just there. He just called.
You guys are standing at a door watching your teammate inside slowly become more transparent.
But we can't do anything until it's our turn.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so
when her turn comes around, she's going to get one
Figure it
more
out,
chance
Nick.
to resist this, but she can't resist it because you don't have enough. You can't resist it at all. You need help. They have to come save you.
yeah, I was
You
gonna
are
say.
actually
I think
trapped.
our
Even
only
though my
choice.
elective is theater and performance.
You could use
What
this.
if I started performing with her?
I think
Hold
our
on.
only
I
choice is-
Hold
like
on,
that.
Dad. Can you
What?
use a
Her,
disarm?
her actual elective is theater and performance. I'm going to let you, when your turn comes around, very good thing.
I was gonna say I want to allow her to
Question.
do that.
I'll be right back.
A tech blade can
Yes.
disarm the door, right?
You have to damage the door to the point that it was broken.
So
Okay, I was saying y'all can break the door down if y'all want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
this
what
man
sounds
got a
like
tech
it.
blade. We just trying to get her out of there.
Okay.
That
well,
door ain't worth his lady life.
Whose turn is it?
We don't know.
It's technically mine.
No, your turn needs to end, Bruce. It's
Yeah,
been
you
long
got
enough.
this on the door.
Okay, Bruce is gonna shoot the door. I'm not gonna make him shoot
Wait,
you.
what?
Roll a d20 to see if you can actually pull the trigger right. If your gun doesn't backfire.
Point to open it towards the door.
The door has 20 health.
Dang it!
Well, that's a dodge.
You have a tech blade, so
No,
remember
no,
that.
Did I just take damage?
It's close. You took 2.
You are flicking the safety, you imbecile. That's not the trick.
Do you want to try to damage the door?
Yeah, I'll shoot.
But you're not with us.
Okay, fine. I'll go in here and follow the support drone.
Okay.
I'm not with them.
You see the support drone hovering around.
I imagine I could hear her asking for the key. Since I was standing right here.
This ship is extremely quiet. You guys can hear each other, and I'm gonna say you guys have open comms on. Your comms are on.
Yes.
Captain said, "Everybody keep your comms on," so everybody can hear each other psychically, technically, right
How
now.
do you know what the captain said?
I mean, it's fine.
So like, if her comms are on, can't we hear the singing too?
Yes, you can hear the singing, and
It's
it's
not affecting us.
Oh, right. You have to
It's-
sing it all.
kind of.
It's enticing.
It's enticing. It sounds great. Like, damn, is that Whitney? The girl blowing like
Yeah,
Whitney
you
Houston.
used
I
to
think I want to hear that. You know, this girl's doing pretty good.
I like
She sound like
Bruno.
Bruno Mars. Anyway. So inside of the room that you're in, you notice that there's food all over the floor.
Yeah, great. I'm going to fix this, and I'm not cleaning it either.
Roll your senses.
Okay, I would like to use my
What's your
sensory
senses?
implant.
That's possible. Do
Great.
it.
It's just hard
Yeah,
for
use
me
your
to get
sensory
out.
implant.
I need to roll the sensory
You want me to get
implant.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a d20 first.
Well, I gotta hurry up.
Activate the implant. Activate the implant.
You butter.
That's
You are blind.
great.
All right, moving on.
Great, just
It's
flashbang
my,
myself.
hold on, did your skin just, I mean, not your skin. I am so tired of sipping
He was like,
skin.
there's something going on here. Let me use my.
Oh, I got the flash on.
Jesus!
I left the flash on.
You noticed the moment you got blind, you started being able to hear a little bit better.
Okay, what did I hear?
Roll your senses now.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
3.
Babe,
Great, I have a sense
did
of
you get the
great.
water
Mhm.
off the fridge? Like out of the
Okay.
fridge?
No,
Was that a one?
It was.
Okay.
It's
Um,
still water,
No,
man.
I have to put that. Fine. Tell me what I died.
You didn't die, but
You
you
okay?
didn't. You
Mhm.
nothing happened. You instantly went blind and you started slipping and sliding around. in
But the
food.
drone's there.
The drone is there, and you can kind of hear it, but you can't really make out which direction it was. The shock to your system has kind of fucked up all of your systems.
Does the drone have any like type of
System shock.
lights or anything?
Yes, but he's blind at the moment.
Oh.
He can't see.
That's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Yep. See how fast that was?
And we didn't live.
We're gonna go around the table one more time.
Oh my
That's gonna be
god.
it.
Okay, so
So
I'm
you're
still
currently
at
blind.
this door.
Everybody remember he's blind.
Everyone point and laugh.
I'll kill you. Epic ones.
Oh my god, but I'm
Like
still
each
at
one,
this
just
door.
like,
oh
oh,
no. He got the door open, right?
Yeah.
You got the
No,
door.
you didn't tell me how much damage you did to the door.
No, he rolled that too.
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't even shoot the door.
Oh crap.
Alright, he failed. The door's still closed. If you did. Oh, Naya.
We just shooting at doors now that we're doing?
Hold on. Does my
Doors.
standard
doors.
have any
Open.
Hold on. If we could get the door open, I have seduction and manipulation.
That might be helpful.
And I have
So you can't help. Moving on.
I can't do nothing.
I don't know what you're doing. Do something, oh Naya. We're running out of time.
I can use the scissors from my first aid kit to try to pick the lock. There's always
Uh-oh.
scissors in the first
Uh-oh.
aid kit.
Anza.
Oh, six.
No.
Wait, see, just skip my turn. I just can't do anything.
No.
Can I translate? Never mind.
I'll try.
You guys also
The tech
see why
blade.
I need time, more time for these games. 4 hour
I
games.
love it though.
Can you imagine waking up and doing this at noon?
Do it while you work.
Okay. And just know that you guys didn't get anywhere.
We have plenty of time to do that.
I'm
Why do you have
very tried.
penises
I
on
had
the
an
back of
idea
your-
too.
Stop! We are recording
I
live.
do like penises.
I also.
I guess we're gonna have to
I'm
do
open
man,
to
we're all
ideas,
penises.
Roman. What you
We're
got?
fighting penis
Huh?
monsters.
What you got?
Okay, I think we're
I'm
coming
listening.
to a close here because you
Okay,
guys.
Nick, take your
guys-
turn.
You can't get
I
past
also
Take
had
your
an
turn.
elective.
You gotta hurry up
Roll
and
with
take your
20
turn.
health, man. Come on.
But we have to
Dog,
do
the
it.
key-
Technically.
I'm about to just.
Do I have to
sacrifice.
tell? I can just
No.
tell you where.
We're not
Where's
meant
when you was
to-
gonna sacrifice me?
I'm done trying to help.
Can I send my
She
no?
will, you will be sacrificed
Can I-
eventually too
Well,
if you
no, the drum.
if you fail 2 more
Jesus.
resistance rolls and it goes around the table twice. You'll
Do
be
you
dead.
have anything?
So
Can I just send the
In the
the
theater.
drone
Have
to
my
find
elective
the key?
theater
No,
first.
Yeah,
Nick,
the
just
door.
bust the door
Yeah,
down
you have
with
to
tech
do the
blade.
door first.
We're not meant to bust the door down. Though.
It's my
I
turn.
don't think.
But
didn't
you can
make it.
disarm.
you can bust the door down, but I actually designed it to open easily. You guys haven't explored all your options. We need
Can I
that.
just kick it? Can I just try to kick it?
What's your strength?
2.
You are not going to be able to do a lot of damage, but I will let you do some damage to the door.
You crack it.
What which one do I use?
Roll a d4 because that's what it is.
D4.
That's the pyramid one.
This one.
And if you roll a 1, you're going to take 5 damage.
Me?
You're punching a door
No, she's kicking.
or kicking a door. Yeah.
You stub your toe.
Oh.
Don't you have a gun?
I said, can I use my phaser on my pulse rifle?
Do whatever you need to get into this door. I know we're not supposed to be there.
Can I use the phaser?
There is an easy.
Oh, no.
You can do whatever you want.
There's an easier
But I'm
way.
telling you, there's always an answer to everything in this game.
It's not your turn anymore.
No door is
But I never
ever
took my
truly
turn.
locked.
I never did anything. Can I just try to open the door?
You turn a knob, it doesn't work.
Okay.
You pull on it, it doesn't work.
Say door open.
That does not work.
Shazam.
Doesn't work. The door is not opening by voice command. It seems to be being held by some other means.
Can I try to go in the same room?
It's usually a credit card.
Oh.
Slide the door.
Can I use
Ooh,
my
shit.
It's every time.
wait? No, is resuscitation not like a physical like?
No.
Dang it, because I could like try
It's the
to.
ability to bring someone back to life and do it well without
Can I
hurting.
go into the room with Fitz and try to help him find this key with the
Right, you did.
Okay,
Turn.
you see him all looking like what was that
Can I
movie?
manipulate the door?
Kickboxer.
Can I manipulate the
Oh,
door?
what?
No, you
Bloodsport,
cannot
bloodsport.
manipulate the door, Anaya.
I might be able to.
Jack.
There's different types
We're
of
gonna call it,
manipulation.
guys.
No,
Like standing
I need to
blinking
take my
and polishing
turn.
my monocle.
You just
Let's go
sitting
skip
there.
it.
What you
Because
going?
obviously I'm going to be the only one to be able to save myself.
All right.
I've been skipped.
Okay.
Look, I'm
No,
trying.
what do you-
All right, we're gonna go around.
But
What
you
time
can
is it?
try
What
with
time
the
is it?
tech
We
blade.
don't have enough time.
We don't have
What
enough
time is it?
Okay.
It's 10:24.
Time's up.
Wait,
Time's up.
My bedtime is 10.
I have theater and performance.
You're dying. He's blind. She's
I'm
kicking
literally gonna be
doors.
dead.
Mission
It's okay,
mode.
but
Because of him.
You will not be dead on next
'Cause we'll
game. We are
continue.
pausing it. Time will not keep going.
Put your
I appreciate all of you for coming and
It's
taking
been
part in this.
16 hours.